right, welcome everybody to the MLH channel. Hope everybody's doing great on this Sunday late afternoon, early evening, wherever you are, I'm not going to sing the Titanic song, but you know what I'm saying. Wait till a few people get in here. There might be a little bit of buffering past this cemetery. This cemetery is bad juju, so I'll wait to talk until like. All right, Secret Agent, Blue Unicorn, welcome. Shirley Z is in the house. What's up, Aurora Transparency? You was gonna do a Colfax run tonight, Aurora? Well, hell, meet up with me. We'll do some, once I get over to the east side over there in Aurora, meet up with me. And get in the green machine. We'll do, I don't know, we'll patrol. What's up, KJ? Welcome everybody to the channel. Hit that like button if you haven't already. It does help to bring more people in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're doing a Colfax run. Kind of a surprise Colfax run, y'all. So there you go. Yeah, let's do it. Let's hit that like button. That's the number one thing that helps get more people in here. I very rarely get enough to get a ton of people in here, but we can try, right? We can try. We're almost to the Magic Street Colfax. As you can see, gas is up to $4.79 in Denver. Most of the places are $4.89. So hitting that $5 mark is not too far away. We're all feeling the crunch, you know what I mean? How's the sound, everybody? Is the sound okay? Let me know if the sound is A-okay. How you been, DJ Nate? How you been, my friend? Ooh, something going on there. Right on. Sounds good, right on. All right, here we go. We're going to start our journey on Colfax again. Kind of sounds like you're in a car. Yeah, I am in a car. That is true. All right, I'll see you on the east side, Aurora. Meet me out there. Just get on the stream and let me know where you're at, and I'll pick you up, Aurora. We'll go patrolling. Like I said, I'm going to do this Colfax run. It's a Sunday night. There's usually a little bit of action on a Sunday on Colfax, so we'll pick it up. We'll figure it out. Haven't done this Colfax run in a bit, man. It feels like home, you know? It really does feel like home. Right on, KJ. Nice to see you in there, by the way, KJ. Thanks for taking a part of your day on this run. Let's see what we can come up with. I don't know if there's going to be too much, but we most certainly will try. Here it is. We're on the Magic Street. Back to the roots. Yep. Jonathan, welcome. Back to the roots, man. I always like to get back and do these Colfax runs, man. Everything runs off of Colfax, seemingly. You know what I mean? So, Richard Wright, welcome. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already. You know, the whole... I hate being like every other YouTube, hit that like, you know? But, I mean, it is kind of true, you know? You hit that like, it does help. Woo! What's going on over here? That looked a little weird. Alright, we're in Lakewood right now. Let's see if I can hit the trifecta. I haven't hit a trifecta in a long time. Lakewood, Denver, Aurora. Looks fairly quiet in Lakewood today. That's not surprising for a Sunday early evening. Pepper Brooks. What's up, Pepper? Nice to have you in there. Thanks for joining. Jose! What is going on? Raymond, what's up? What do I think about the new Broncos owner? I'm thinking that if he wants a new stadium, he needs to give that stadium to Regan Benson. That's what I'm thinking, Raymond. But welcome on in. Thanks for joining. I really appreciate it. All right. Regan would put that and an operating budget, a yearly operating budget, and money for renovations. That would be the proper thing to do. But we all know what they're going to do. They're going to level it and put up fucking skyscraper housing and all kinds of other shit. That's what I think. Jose, it's really nice to see you, man. I really appreciate your Wilcox history lesson, man. I watched a few of them. You know, I lurked on a couple, but man, it's really refreshing to see someone that cares enough about their place of living to give us all kind of a little rundown of the history of where we live, man. That was really, really spectacular, Jose, and I commend you for it, man. That's we need more of that on the YouTube streets, as they say. So really appreciate that, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I everybody needs to go check those out, man. I mean, even if you don't ever intend on visiting Wilcox, a lot of history, man. So nice to see local history put in a way that you presented it, man. It was really, really cool, and I really appreciate it, Jose. Everybody check out Jose's channel. It's got a good channel going on there. Can't read your comments while I'm driving, but if I do stop at a stoplight or something, I will read them. Boats and hose, Pepper. Boats and hose. Yeah, there's a lot more than that on Colfax. You're pretty familiar. I don't think there's very many people more familiar than I am. As many times as I've roamed the streets of Denver, of Colfax, man, Pepper. So I agree with you. A lot of it is boats and hose, mostly hose. Oh man. Yeah, novelty condos, right on. Yeah, Jonathan, honestly, they really should do something with that stadium, even if it was like a safe haven for parking for homeless people. I think the city should look into that and think about that, because the options that they're putting on the table are pretty nefarious when in regards to the homeless people out here. So, it is what it is. Pepper, where are you at? I'm going to do something for you, Pepper, here. Let me... Alright, Pepper, type something else into chat, please. You should be good to go. Could you, as your first task, Pepper, could you please put in Jose's link? I think you're the only mod in there, Pepper. Put in Jose's link. I think it's kosher to put in his link. He does a lot of good work, and I really enjoyed the history lesson of Wilcox. It was really, really cool. So Jose puts in a lot of good work. So if you would not mind, Pepper, I would really appreciate it. I think that I didn't see any other mods in there. If there are other mods in there, oh God, girls, come on. You can do better than that. There's nobody behind me. Thank you very much, Pepper. I really appreciate that. All right, let's move on here. Right now, we're squarely in Denver. You can see the skyline there. The stadium's on the left. I want to talk to you guys about the drone. I need to get, there's one more little piece that I need to get, which I will once I get a little bit of money. I'm going to get a I have the drone, and now I have a card. I went ahead and bought a little SD card for it. So I've got some really cool drone footage to show you guys, but I have to, first of all, edit a couple of things, but also find a reader to put it in so I can connect it to my computer. But I am practicing with that drone, just to let you guys know, and I have not crashed it. I can report that I have not crashed the drone, so I think we're in good shape. I think we're okay. Yeah, Jose, I had a mod day and I got enough money to buy a drone, just enough, so we're good to go on that front. I bought an SD card. I do need a card reader, which I don't think are too expensive, but you know, a little low in the funds. But I think once I get all that in order, I think we'll be good to go. I'm gonna have to get drone insurance, y'all, for a plethora of reasons, but that's expensive. That's $500 a year. I'll have to work on that though. Can't really afford it right at the moment, but I am going to get it. There might be a little bit of a buffering zone coming. Please bear with, and it will come out on the other side. So just letting you know, a little bit of a buffering zone coming up here, probably right in here. So if it does happen to buffer, then you guys know why. You bet, Jose. Davin, what's up, man? Nice to see you in there. Hit that like button if you haven't already. That does help. This is kind of an unusual time for me to do a Colfax run, but hey, how can we, know if something's going to happen if we don't try different things? So I figured it'd be a nice time to do something a little bit different on a Sunday early evening-ish type run, to try to see what's going on out here. I hardly ever get out on a Sunday early evening on Colfax, so this is just a perfect time to kind of test the waters and see what's going on. Nothing so far, but of course all the action areas are up ahead. Downtown Denver coming up, is a kind of a hotbed of activity usually. Depending on the time of day and the day. I mean, Sundays aren't really known as a big time action day, but you never know. And then we'll get into Aurora with some hot spots over there. But, I always say if we get through these runs with nothing going on, that's a good day. It means that there's nothing of significance that is happening. And that's not bad. That's a good thing. Is it cutting in and out? Looks like a night there. Yeah, it nice. Yeah, it's right now it's 90 degrees. It's a little bit too hot for me, guys. If anybody that's been to Denver, we're a little bit higher in altitude, so the sun really beats down on you. If you don't have cloud cover, it doesn't feel too good. It feels like more like 100. If it's 90, it feels like 100. If it's 70, it feels like 80, so on and so forth. It's like 10 degrees more is what it feels like. So, yeah. It does feel pretty crappy. Hey, guys, why don't we win the lotto, both the Mega Millions and the Powerball? I'll have a $500 million. Once the government takes their share, $500 million, I should say, not a $500,000. $500 million if we win both. And then after the government takes their share, we'll end up with about 300 million. I'll donate 100 million. I'll buy the old stadium for 100 million. How does that sound? And I'll turn it into like a homeless shelter. If we can get an operating budget from the city, we can maintain it yearly, and that'll be a good chunk of the homeless problem that we have here in Denver taken care of. Showers, mental health facility, some trash dumpsters, all full safe parking at all times. Maybe have a policeman patrol, you know, every once in a while just to make sure there's no BS and, you know, stuff like that. Let's do it. I don't like heat either way, Shirley. I mean, I've experienced both. The humidity heat really sucks because of the sweat factor, but I really can't stand the high altitude dry heat. It's nearly as bad, if not just as bad, Shirley. I don't like it. It's too much, you know. I mean, 70, 80 is about the highest I can take here without suffering, you know. Damon, what's up, man? Respect, my man. Truth Seeker, welcome. I am happy. What else we got? Yeah, for sure, Jose. Thanks for stopping by, man. I do check out people's channels. Sometimes I do lurk. And I do that for specific reasons. I like to make sure that I'm very selective in the channels that I watch. I have so many subscriptions, guys, and I can't watch all of your channels all the time, but I do, on my free time, take up a lot of my free time watching, you know, certain channels. Another channel I really love is Razor City Observer. You guys haven't checked out that channel, make sure you do so. It's a heck of a channel. Wow, that'd be really cool, Pepper. I just got a story sent to me. All right, Aurora, I'm right in downtown Denver by the Capitol. If you want to meet me, let me know in the chat where you want to meet me, and I'll pick you up. And then, I mean, you know, as long as it's a safe place for your vehicle, and we'll roam around for a little bit. Why not? Yep, DoorDasher, exactly, and that's the reason why I like his channel. He's does two different things: DoorDashing while he's cop watching, which is you know, it's kind of a unique concept, and I really like it. It's a very chill, cool channel. You guys should check it out. Right on, Blue Unicorn. That's okay. At least you got your camera. You know, that's good. I like Aurora Transparency's channel too, guys, and I'll tell you why. Aurora is fearless. Aurora does not care. I mean, I still get a chuckle thinking about the last time I was out with Aurora, and there was a cop that was kind of giving her a hard time, and he was like putting his hand out, and she's like, "Oh, you want to hold hands? I'll hold hands with you." And she reached out to grab his hand, and he didn't know what to do with Aurora. It was so fun, and I really respect Aurora Transparency, man. She is she's one heck of a human being, man. I can't tell you enough how fearless she is, man. I've seen her in action personally up front, and she really is great. like really, really good. I wish you would put out way more videos, Aurora, because the videos you put out are fire. Maybe it's not about quantity and it's about quality, right, Aurora? And almost everything that she puts is pretty fire. You know, it's pretty great and pretty awesome. Nothing More is there today, it looks like. I don't know who Nothing More is. At the Fillmore. They're charged $30 for parking over here when they have concerts. I mean, it's fucking ridiculous. Ooh, who's over here at the Ogden? Or, yeah, Everclear is at the Ogden. That's cool. Quite a few people in line for Everclear. There's a rich history on Colfax, y'all. I mean, it does have a long history. Maybe I'll pull a Jose and do a history of Colfax Avenue with you guys one day. Today's not the day for that, though. Oh, there was a fire truck over there. I think that's a medical. Anytime you see fire, there was no fire. I didn't bring my drone with me, guys. I wished I would have, because then I would have showed you guys the drone that I got. I can't wait to put out. I mean, it's just really stupid test flight footage, guys. But I mean, once you see it, you'll see how cool it is. It's just cool to have another tool in my arsenal. You know, it's just nice. Price gouging, yeah. Well, look, $4.94 here at Conoco. I mean, price gouging indeed. You know, it goes on. It goes on everywhere. All right, what else we got in chat here? Seguros at the Fillmore, like 2002. Really, Blue Unicorn? That's awesome. Editing sucks. It does suck. That's why I do less of it. JSXR Joe, welcome back, man. I haven't seen you in a bit. Gregory, welcome. Nice to have you in there. You remember me, Joe? Where do you remember me from? I remember you. Got me thinking about Skid Row, Joe. How does that make you feel? Hairband days, man. Hairband days. 5:30, Cheryl? Golly, man. The gas company. Look, I don't know what everybody's stance is on the dependence on foreign oil, but it's time for a change. I drive a Prius, not because it's the sexiest car in the world, but I drive it for a reason, y'all. I mean, gas prices are outrageous. You know? I mean, it really is. It sucks. I mean, we're getting battered with gas prices now, and it has nothing to do with who's president, who's not, which politicians are. Nothing to do with that. It's got to do with corporate greed. I don't care if the greatest president ever was in office now, which obviously is not the case. It's corporate greed, guys. Oil companies are gouging the American people and people across the globe. You think we got it bad here, y'all? There are places overseas that are $7, $8, $9 a gallon. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, over 6 in California. I mean, can it be more obvious that they're taking advantage of us, y'all? Can it be? It's blatantly obvious. And gas prices aside, why are we even paying gas? I mean, we should have had electric vehicles 20 years ago, y'all. We should have been on that track 20 years ago. We could have been the leaders in those solutions. Right now, we'd be driving electric vehicles that could drive 1,000 miles on one charge. But instead, we have to be relegated to our corporate overlords, our gas and oil overlords. That's how it is. That's just the reality. I mean, I think we're coming out of it. I mean, some companies, all the companies, Ford is, this year, Ford's going to unleash all kinds of fully electric capable vehicles. Now, the efficiency of the batteries needs to be way up, but we're way behind. It's going to take a good 10, 15, 20 years to get those batteries to where they need to be. And then we need to work on, Jetsons. We really need to, Sandra, welcome. We really need to, oh, I thought it was a cop. It's just an ambulance. We really need to work on solar energy cars. So while we're driving, we can charge. There was a movie, it was a science fiction movie where this guy, and I can't remember the name of it for the life of me, but it's an awesome movie. It's a good action movie, but this guy, he gets a brain implant, right? And the brain implant, it kind of takes over, like in situations where he needs to fight, and stuff, and he becomes a total badass, but he has no control over his body. But the point of that is he had what I'm trying to get at, he had a vehicle that was solar powered. Like the whole frame was all kind of solar panels. So you never have to worry about buying gas or stopping to charge your vehicle or none of that. That's where we need to go. That's the type of energy that we need, solar energy on cars. And we can solve a lot of issues that way. We don't have to be dependent on other countries like Saudi Arabia, for one. in Russia and other countries for oil. Even though we got a lot of oil here, I mean, there's only a finite number of those resources. You know, we gotta start thinking forward. And I'm not, I'm not a tree hugging, type of dude. But it's just reality. It's just common sense. You know, we've got to act differently. We have to do different. Yep, don't buy gas on July 4th weekend. I totally agree, Jonathan. No doubt. Yeah, I mean, some of you old school people know the Flintstones and Jetsons, man. You try talking to a kid today about those old school cartoons, and they're they're like, what? Yeah, right. All that type of stuff. It's funny because you guys remember that old movie, Dick Tracy, based on an old ass comic book, but the movie was a terrible movie. It was with Warren Beatty and Madonna and all that type of stuff. But you remember the watch where he was like communicating with people over the watch? That's kind of commonplace now with Apple Watches and shit like that. So that comic was kind of a bit ahead of its time. The Jetsons. I mean, we're seeing a lot of stuff. Like, people knew. All right, we should be back. There was a little hiccup there, y'all. I am looking down the side streets. I don't see any major thing going on, to be honest with you. But we're getting closer to Aurora, so Aurora is kind of the wild card. You never know what you're going to get over there. So, yeah, we are back. Controlled, yeah, no doubt, True Seeker. But we are dependent. I mean, you're right. We're controlled and dependent. So I agree with you. Yeah, if we imagine it comes to be, you would think that the pace would be picked up a little bit quicker. There is a sense of urgency. There is. I mean, these oil companies, they don't want it, but it's going to happen. The technology is already there. And, they would be smart to start investing a lot of their billions and billions and billions of dollars into renewable. We should be back. Damn it. A little bit of a bufferino there. My fault, guys. But I was talking about, yeah, I know, Pepper. We should be back now. Should be back. Give it a second here. Yeah. Okay, good. Whew. I hate buffering, guys, but man, sometimes, not very nice. Hey, boo-boo. Yeah, I remember those old school cartoons. Sandra, you remember those old school cartoons, don't you? Saturday morning stuff. I was talking to Bernie about this the other day. Like, the kids nowadays don't understand, in the Netflix age, there's no longer like the Saturday morning cartoons, where you wake up early. I mean, everything's at your fingertips 24/7 now, but you used to wake up early on a Saturday morning to catch like cartoons like the Jetsons, Flintstones. I used to watch like the Hulk Spider-Man hour. When I say that, people are like blown away. There used to be a Hulk Spider-Man hour cartoon. Yeah, it was cool. All kinds of stuff. I like eating at this ranch house on the right here, guys. You guys are ever in Denver, it's a good place to eat breakfast. It's right off of I don't know what I think it's like right before Spruce and Colfax. What's up, Brian Butler? Nice to have you in there, man. Welcome on in. What is, hey, that should be the topic. Let's do something fun. What is your guys' favorite old school cartoon back in the day? When you used to watch cartoons, what if you had one, if you watched cartoons, what was your favorite old school cartoon? Let's do it. Let's see what you guys got. Scooby-Doo met the Three Stooges. Yeah, I remember that. I remember a lot of those old cartoons. Bugs Bunny, yeah, who could forget Bugs Bunny? Foghorn Leghorn. I say. Tom and Jerry was a great one, Shirley. You know, I think the deal with Scooby and Shaggy, motherfuckers were always high, right? I mean, think about it. You know, they were always hungry. You know, like always lazy. I'm not saying weed always makes you lazy, but I mean the implication was pretty clear, right? I mean it couldn't be much more clear than that. Ooh, I see a policeman. I wonder if he's gonna try to catch me. He pulled out like with the quickness. Let's see what's going on. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna pull over here on Chester. This is like kind of a bad area of Aurora, guys, but I don't want to give this cop an opportunity to follow me on Colfax. So I'm going to pull over here and see what's going on. I'm looking in my rear mirror. He pulled out quick when I went by, and it would not surprise me. They've had briefings on KDOT myself, and they watch my streams all the time. So if this dude follows me, I know exactly what's going on. But we're going to pull over. We'll find a place. Let me see here. I want a place with shade. I don't want to... Yeah, we'll pull over right in here for now. I want to see where Aurora is, if she's out and about. Ever noticed the fog was always inside the van? Exactly right, Jonathan. That's my point. HR puff and stuff. Yes, Cheryl, that's old school. Air raid siren scream in the video the other day. Okay. Scooby Snack, aka Vicodin. yeah. Or edible, Brian. Let's be nice. You know what I mean? Saturday, it's all we did. No computers, cell phones. Yeah. Here, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of AC. Hang tight. Hey, what's up, Dandy Dan? Nice to have you in there. Hey, everybody. Giving you guys some AC just so we can continue on here. That phone was really, really hot. I had it plugged into the charger, though, so that's probably why. You can't feel it? Well, I can feel it now. I feel cooler already. It's definitely a little bit cooler. It's still kind of warm, but, you know, whatever. All right, let me see. Do we have, has anybody seen Aurora Transparency in here anywhere? I'll keep going. If Aurora pops in there, yell at me, guys. Yell at me. We're going to continue on here. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Come on now. Let's all cooperate. Get things done at a four-way stop. You know what I'm saying? There's the blue chair. I did a stabbing right over here, in fact. It was kind of... Oh, a lot of cool people dressed up there. A little event going on. That's really cool. Wish them safe travels in this not so great of areas. Alright. Yeah, it was right in here. I don't know if the person was stabbed in that little tiny part there, or if they were stabbed over here by this barber shop, but nonetheless, somebody was stabbed. I don't know. Never found out what happened to that person. And of course, if you ever ask the cops, they're always they act like it's like private information, and it's like, it's not private. It's public information. You know, if there's, I'm not asking investigatively stuff. I'm just asking what happened. I mean, what happened is a fact, you know. I mean, That should just be put out in the open. Somebody got stabbed here, you know? Popeye, there you go. Popeye's a good one. I just passed the hospital. It's Aurora. Yeah, what's up, Aurora? Okay, where do you want to meet, Aurora? Where do you want to meet, my lady? Yeah, she said she just passed the hospital there. So I'm getting close. I'm over by the Fox Theater in Aurora. Like, I guess it's considered downtown Aurora. It doesn't really have a downtown. You know, the real crappy part of Aurora, I have to say. Let me try to find a good place for you, Aurora Transparency. Wow, if you don't pay your taxes, the Nazis win. How interesting. Yeah, there was a lot of propaganda Disney cartoons back in the day. Lots and lots of. It's hard to find that stuff now. I'm sure YouTube has a lot of it. I just haven't bothered to check. Land of the Lost, Cheryl. I do want to thank everybody for being in here. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to pick up Aurora Transparency. We'll go into Aurora and see what we can find. There's a few hot spots, you know, stuff like that. So this will be kind of a little bit of an extended run. Okay. How about Havana? Let's do Havana and, okay, you know where that King Supers is? I'm right here. Havana and Colfax, Aurora. I'll turn right here. Let me get out of here. And then I'll meet you at this little, you know, it's not a bad spot to park, Aurora, to be honest with you, because they got, you know, they got cameras and all kinds of stuff, so. Oh, it's a little Walmart, neighborhood Walmart. It used to be a little King Supers, but looks like it's just a little neighborhood Walmart. They got those, you know, those stupid police cameras here, but your vehicle will be safe. And you can park here for a few hours, no problem. So we'll go ahead and meet here. And I'll just talk to peeps. Let me pull forward. Get a little bit of shade. There we go. Yeah, it's I like the people out here, Sandra, but it is kind of ghetto. Strange and unusual. Welcome. Slee Stacks. All right, Havana and Colfax, Aurora, at the little Walmart, the neighborhood Walmart. I'm towards the rear of the establishment here, so you can meet me there. Hanna-Barbera, yeah, it's good stuff there. You're here, where you at? I don't see you. Where you at, woman? You see me? I'll leave my door open. I'm like next to, where am I? I'm like I'm next to a black Nissan. You'll see the green machine. Come on in, Aurora Transparency. I'm towards the rear. Yeah, exactly, Pepper. Hong Kong Phooey. I remember that. Huckleberry Hound, yep. Hey, thanks a lot, Brian Butler. Thanks for joining on in. There she is. Come on, woman. Get on in. Park your shit. Get on in. All right. Here we go. Hopefully we can find a cop watch for y'all, and I'll show you guys how Aurora Transparency works. She's pretty awesome. If you guys haven't checked out Aurora Transparency, you really should. She's a firebrand. Come on in.
I was trying to turn this off.
What's up, Aurora Transparency?
Hello?
Say hey to everybody. You're right there.
Hey, everybody.
She's right here. She's right here.
I'm right here.
Yeah, right here. Oh, you want to hold hand? It's one of my favorite videos of all time. If you guys haven't checked that one out. I mean, talk about bold. This woman is something else, man.
He didn't know what to do.
He had no idea what to do. It was funny as hell. All right, guys,
let me grab my camera.
Oh, that might be helpful. Might be helpful. All right, she's grabbing her camera.
I don't want that to tip over. The top leaks.
I got it. What do we got? Damn, it's been 40 years since I saw Land of the Lost. That movie was funny, though. Never trust a dude in a tunic. A tunic? I don't have a tunic. I have a vest, man. Tunics are different.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You can throw that in the back if you want.
Oh, yeah.
You know, give you a little bit more room.
Looks like I'm moving in here.
Yeah, I know. Jeez. Are you on the street or what's going on? All right, here we go. Who's this? Oh, Snapdog. What's up, man? Welcome on in, sir. We are. I know. I'm actually gonna do the right thing. I'm not gonna go down the wrong way here. I know how people are when they do that. Let's swing back around. Where do you want to go? Do you want to go some hot spots?
Yeah.
Let's go check out my favorite. You know where that Pizza Hut is?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go check there because I like going there every once in a while because a lot of times they just like to hang out, and I like to catch them hanging out and doing nefarious things, like sitting there wasting taxpayer dollars.
Yeah. I saw, the Walmart that's kind of in that area?
Yeah.
They leave a cop car sitting in front of the store parked there all day.
Really? I wonder why. Is there somebody there?
Why do they get to protect? Why does Walmart get extra protection?
Well, that'd be a good question to ask if we can find somebody in that vehicle. Hey, why do you get to sit here all day and waste taxpayer dollars?
Right.
And if he says, well, because Walmart paid, then perfect. That's the answer I was looking for.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you. We're off to the next.
Yeah.
Got everything we needed.
But I thought that was really interesting because Athena and I went there.
Well, it's funny because a lot of the Walmarts have like one on Quebec. They have their own little police that just is there all the time.
Right.
There's a liquor store, right? There's a liquor store that has a Denver policeman stand there.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, that's pretty interesting. Why did they? I mean, now I know they're getting paid overtime for this. These are off-duty cops, but they're in uniform, right? So I'm like, why is that legal? Why is that like? Shouldn't they just hire a pit security firm?
That's exactly what I said. I said, okay, then hire security that has guns if you're worried about, I mean,
not that the security guards are going to do anything.
Right, but I'm saying,
But yeah, I agree, Hey, what's up, Alfredo? Nice to have you in here.
Yeah, there's all kinds of questions that I have about that.
Yeah. Oh, man. So I got a drone, Aurora.
Oh, you did get it?
I did.
Nice.
And I've been flying it around.
Oh, have you been having fun with it?
A little bit of fun. I'm not going to say my ultimate plans. I mean, everybody kind of knows what I'm going to be doing with it. But, yeah, it's interesting. I'm kind of good with technology and stuff, so it's kind of coming to me a little naturally.
Yeah.
You know, being able to fly it and stuff, but
Right.
I do need to get drone insurance though, because I mean I was just thinking of the list of possibilities, you know.
Sign up to be my dad. My dad is the king of all this. He builds all the airplanes and stuff.
Yeah.
AMA, it's American. There might be more to it. It's American Model Aeronautics Association. It's like AMAA. And if you become a member of them, you're fully insured through them by flying, and it doesn't matter what type of aircraft you're flying, you're covered.
I'll look into it.
Yeah, I'll have Mom put the web address to AMA on there in chat.
Yeah, Mom.
Because she's watching.
Yeah, Mom, go ahead and do that. Be our runner. Just do stuff for us. So yeah, it's really interesting. It's fun. I do have some footage. I had to buy a little SD card.
Oh yeah.
But I got that, so I'll be putting that on the stream. You know, for some reason, YouTube does not like drone footage at all, and they won't monetize it. But I don't care. It's not about monetization.
Right.
But yeah, they don't like monetizing. There was a video I did called low drone footage, and I didn't use a drone. I extended my thing, and I was like kind of like, you know, going around like doing this, you know, little like kind of, you know, flight thing, and they wouldn't monetize it, and I'm like, that is freaking weird.
That
you know, it was just really weird that they wouldn't monetize it. It's like, and then I requested a review because I'm like, it's not even a drone. I called it low drone footage, but it's me, you know, just holding my phone like this. But they were like, they didn't want anything to do with it. I'm like, that's strange.
That is strange. I bet it has something to do with Google Maps and all their satellites. I know it's all free and it's public, but
yeah,
you know how corporations work. They rule the world.
Right. Well, I was talking about that earlier, how, you know, we're an oligarchy here in this country. I mean, we're ruled by the ruling class, you know, the oligarchs. But, and everybody else is just fighting for crumbs, you know, that's how it goes. But, middle craft? Could be, Pepper. I'll check it out later. I obviously I'm driving. I can't look at links and whatnot, but I will definitely check it out. Right now, we're going right through the middle of Aurora here, down Havana, and we're getting over to Mississippi. We're going to check out a couple of hot spots here. Usually, you'll find some stuff on Havana, too.
Yeah.
I mean, this is, you know, this is kind of an understated area to be in, but,
yeah.
you know, a lot of high crime type places over here too. I hate pigeonholing any area into like high crime status, but it's just reality, you know. I mean,
right.
You have to be honest with yourself and say, you know, this is a high crime kind of deal. IS-250s. Have you ever been in one of those? Those are sweet.
No.
They drive really nice.
Do they?
Yeah. Lexus IS-250s, 350, whatever, you know, they're luxury cars at their core. They don't get the greatest gas mileage, but they're really... What's up, ASMR? Haven't seen you in a bit, man. Welcome in. American Model Association. I mean, if we're talking model, I'm a model,
yeah.
So, you know.
That's the...
I would fit right in there, Sandra, so, you know.
That's it.
Kakistocracy, ruled by the worst and least qualified, no doubt. Yeah, I need to. I don't like the idea of registering my drone, but if it's something different, not related to the government, then I'll think about it. You know, I gotta. But yeah, I agree. I mean, I really do need drone insurance, 100%. I mean, there is so much that could go wrong, guys. Like I was flying my drone. Bernie and I went like kind of like you're going to Central City, right?
Oh,
down, what is it, 93, like, you know, how it cuts in, like in Golden, like the back route, like the direct route to Central, like Blackhawk, you know.
Yeah.
So we just wanted to go just to that river so I can get a little bit of really cool footage of like the river, right? And it's really cool.
Right. Oh, heck yeah.
But towards the end, like I almost ran into the side of the mountain. That would have been hell getting it back. I would have never gotten it. But yeah, you can easily make a mistake. And I was thinking about it, like I was talking to someone else, and they're like, what if you're, you know, you're just flying your drone in the city or something, and somebody bumps you, and it hits a car or something, and that causes an accident? I mean, that you're 100% liable for that. And I'm like, yeah, you know, I mean, can't lie. I mean, that's, you know, I mean, that's the reality of it. I mean, it sucks. I mean, but, you know.
Or if you're flying it and you crash hard enough that the batteries explode and cause a forest fire.
Well, there you go. I mean,
yeah,
I mean, I've seen it happen.
Out in the fields when the guys bring their big jets out.
Yeah,
they crash and
stuff like that can happen, no doubt. Should get an Apple tag for it. I can find it wherever it is. Strange and unusual. The software that I got can find it. Yeah, I agree, Blue Unicorn, for sure. McDonald, no, it's not Bernie. This is Aurora Transparency. Special guest in the Green Machine, McDonald. If you haven't checked out Aurora Transparency, I can't, every single time I see you, Aurora, I cannot stop laughing about that video. There's a video that I was with Aurora Transparency, McDonald, and you're going to want to check it out. It's one of my favorite videos of all time. But I stayed back because there was, I mean, at that point, I think I was telling you, like, I wanted to stay back because I didn't want any BS. There was something going on. You know, I thought I had a pocket warrant and I didn't want any trouble. So I was telling Aurora, I'm going to stay back, you know, you do your thing if you want, whatever. So she goes straight up to the cop cars. It was somebody was being pulled over for, I don't know, lack of insurance or some stupid shit. I don't know. But anyway, she goes right up to him, you know, filming him. They don't like it, and I knew it. I was like, see, now if I was up there, it'd be a little different story. But the guy was getting nervous. You could tell. One of the officers. All right, we're back. Sorry about that, y'all. Whoa, what's going on up here? Is there an accident? It's not interested.
I'm the same.
Okay. But anyways, to finish my story, Laura, without hesitation, with this police officer putting his hands up, says, "Oh, you want to hold hands?" And she starts trying to grab his hand, and he didn't know what to do. And I told Aurora, I'm glad it's you that's doing this, Aurora, because if I were to do that, I would have been beat. They would have beat my ass and put me in jail. I guarantee it. And charged me with assaulting a police officer and whatever else. But she got away with it, and I thought it was one of the greatest videos ever. I think Pepper put it in so much, Pepper, for putting that in there, because it's kind of important to watch that video. It's really cool. And it's funny. It'll make you laugh. Go to jail free card. That's exactly right, Blue Unicorn. Actually, what a pocket warrant is if they don't like you, they can put out what's called a pocket warrant that they could pull out of their pocket at any time to arrest you, right? And at that, I mean, if you guys remember, I was hanging out with Regan Benson like I always do, and you know
that Regan.
Yeah, and they hate Regan and they hate me, right? I mean, they don't like us, period. But we're getting to this hot spot over here that I was talking about where they like to hang out, guys. So that's why I'm heading down this way. But yeah, they can pull that out at any time and arrest you. So I kept checking. But it's kind of an under the radar kind of technique that they do. They hold a warrant on you until you annoy them enough to where they can pull you in, right? So at that time I was kind of wary of that, and I didn't want any trouble. So I just kind of stood back and, you know, was letting Aurora handle business, and boy did she ever handle business. It was glorious, guys. I can't tell you how awesome it was. It was just awesome to watch. It's really nice to see other people work and kind of get different techniques and stuff, you know, but that's a technique that I can't I can't get with. Hey, Caucasian Sasquatch, welcome on in, sir. If you guys haven't checked out the mustachioed took over my channel and interviewed Caucasian Sasquatch, and I thought Caucasian Sasquatch did a really good job. He had a couple points. He had the mustachioed flummoxed, but the mustachioed's the mustachioed, so you guys got to check it out. It's a really fun video. Also, the mustachioed, I don't know if you guys saw, is on to Police the Police 719, our good friend in Colorado Springs. So check out that video, and you're not gonna want to miss it. He's been on a roll with PTP, man. And I mean, PTP don't know what's gonna hit him, man. I mean, it's pretty fun. All right, let's go see if we can catch some cops napping over here. I usually catch them right over here. And let's see what we got. Ooh, might have something over there. Let's see what's going on. I love this hibachi grill. Have you ever been there?
No.
Ooh, they have some good food.
Do they?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's pretty reasonable during the weekdays. Like before 3:20, if you get there before 3, it's pretty reasonable. All you can eat for like $10.99, I think, or something like that.
Oh, wow.
Plus a drink, you know. But
yeah, that is reasonable for.
They got sushi. They got all you can eat shrimp. I mean, it's pretty. I mean, the shrimp you have to kind of take the shell off, and it looks weird because.
Oh yeah, because it still looks like a shrimp.
Yeah, exactly. But oh god, it's so good. It's so fresh. It's good.
Oh nice.
Right,
oh, that's good to hear.
Yeah, nothing going on there. Let's go back over Colfax, because we missed a good little chunk of Colfax. We can go down the other way. Well, this is going to be an extended run, y'all. Just don't worry. We're going to find something. At least I hope we find.
Yes,
well, I don't hope.
Right, yeah, right.
I don't want anybody to be in distress. But for our purposes, let's hope we find something at least minor, so that way we can at least have something to do. Aurora, I mean, you guys got to check out Aurora Transparency, man. She's pretty awesome. I will say that.
Thank you. I get so shy.
I don't know
how you quiet.
Really?
Yeah.
Miss, I want to hold your hand, cop shy. Really? I don't see how that's possible, Aurora.
I can save the world, just not myself.
Wow. It's pretty fun. I cannot see you as being shy. That is the least thing that I could describe you as is shy.
I used to be my whole life growing up until about high school.
Where was that? Oh, it's over here, isn't it? That Walmart that you said
yeah.
Let's go over there.
Yeah, you can turn left here.
Let's do it. Let's go see if that cop. We'll ask some questions. I know they don't like it, but I don't care what they like.
Right?
You know? We're allowed to ask questions just like they are. They don't answer them just like we don't.
Exactly.
Half Nelson, but I call it a Willie Nelson. You're funny, Alfredo. Yeah, I always joke the only person that could beat me in smoking weed is Willie Nelson. Actually, they asked Snoop Dogg, is there anybody that can outsmoke you? And he said there's one person that I've ever met that can outsmoke you. It was Willie Nelson.
Yeah.
Is this it?
No, keep going.
What is this right here?
This is behind ADT. Well, it used to be ADT. I don't know if they're still ADT.
All right, so we can go in this Walmart parking lot. We're gonna figure it out here. You know what's weird? Every time if we start going crackly and not good signal, I think Walmart has like some weird scanner bullshit going on where they just welcome. Walmart's weird. Every time I get into a Walmart parking lot, my signal goes wacky.
Huh.
So we're gonna test that theory here. Welcome on in, Janwell. Welcome to the party. Now, at the end of the road there, or where
yeah, to the left.
All right, we're gonna do that. We're gonna head on over. And we're gonna see if look, they already got cops on the line.
Right. See, they have that there, and then it was parked right next to the building.
Okay.
Like literally in front of the door.
Let's go check it out. Like over here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I hate that type of
Oh, they
stuff.
moved it.
Yeah. And see,
Of course they did.
That's another thing.
Because it was parked right here, backed up.
And what's weird is that's a fire lane.
Yeah,
I mean, so
right.
get your shit out of the way because there's a reason why they have that there. You know?
All sorts of.
And I hate this Walmart, by the way.
Oh yeah, we call it the ghetto Walmart.
The ghetto Walmart. Yeah, I didn't like. The layout is just really weird.
Oh yeah, the layout is horrible.
It's not like other Walmarts. It's really weird. They got half of their parking lot for the gardening and shit.
I know. Like anybody gardens here.
Well, the only thing I garden.
Right, I know.
You know what I mean? I mean, I do garden, but there's a specific reason why.
And they don't sell the right soil.
Right. They don't sell the right type of stuff for mine.
The pH is too high, too high.
Right. Yeah, exactly. All right, so nothing going there. That's okay. It's always nice to check. Let's see. What do we got?
But it's good to know that it did get moved because it was there. We went there twice.
Yeah.
And it was there both times.
Bread and salt. I don't even know what you're talking about. Sometimes it's funny. Chat will take it on a life of its own, and I'll get back and I'll be like, "Whoa, what's everybody talking about here?" All right, yeah, we are. It's kind of a non-action Sunday. I went down Colfax the whole way, but you can go down one way one time and you go back another, and 3-4 different things are happening. Yeah. And it bothers me to no end when I fight, because sometimes I'll get stringers, right? And like I'll just get home or something. And a shooting on Downing and Colfax. I'm like, fuck, I was just right there. What? Yeah.
I know.
What the heck? Slow down. I'm under the speed limit. What do you want me to do?
It's 10 miles an hour.
Oh, it is? I didn't know that.
Athena told me.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was like 30.
Oh, yeah. I didn't see a speed limit sign, but
yeah. Jen does have a channel. You guys should subscribe. She's got some wicked kitties, especially Tux. Is Tofor in here? What's up, Tofor? Nice to have you in here. Welcome on in. I'm with Aurora Transparency. We're doing Colfax runs. We're looking for activity in Aurora right now. All that stuff. So, we'll see if we can find anybody. Another place they like to hang out here is over
in here. Mm-hmm.
So let me go see. I like to. At one point, I was called the cop scatterer because I always scattered them over here.
Yeah.
And they hate it. Every time I show up, boom, scatter.
Yeah. I mean, good. They should be.
Yeah, get the hell out of here. Go do something.
Actually, driving around is better than just sitting. Because you're wasting my gas one way or another. The car is still on if you're just sitting there.
Oh, God. I got into it with somebody. Regan and I were at a homeless sweep, and there was like 3 cop cars, 3 SUVs, and they were just sitting there for like 2 hours, and they had been on there was a cop that just went that way.
Oh.
Let's go that way. He looked like he was hot. So we might as well follow and see. I mean, it is near the cop station, so I'm wondering if he's pulling in.
Yeah.
But let's just take a gander. It doesn't hurt.
Oh, Mom and Dad bought me 3 bags. Lots of battery time.
Good.
I'm so stoked. I'm so excited. I finally get to use them.
I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. And I know. I think I like it. All right, here we go. That cop was hot over here. He was like speeding like a bat out of hell. So I'm just assuming that he went back into his cage there.
Yeah, I know.
This is the site on the left, the Aurora Library, the famous Chatio video that I got. That's actually not the #1 video on my channel anymore.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I had a bigger one. It's the Officer Groves one.
Oh.
That guy is something else, man.
Yeah.
I saw him again with that same video I was talking about with Regan, and he likes to cross his arms like this.
Oh, yeah.
And I go, uncross your arms, Groves. You look like a little kid that his parents got pissed off at him. You know, fucking guy. Man. That guy, man, he's a known drunk. So if you're listening, Groves, which I know you, P. Vacro, ciao, welcome. Yeah, bitter beer face, Pepper. He does look like that bitter beer guy. I didn't even think about that, Pepper. That's a very good little comparison to that piece of junk, man. The dude is shorter than I am. I'm pretty short, but he's really short. And his companion, the dude that hangs around, he's even shorter than that. He's like about as tall as Bernie. I'm like, dude, I'd beat the shit out of you in a one-on-one battle, man. If it wasn't for that badge and gun, you and I going at it, man, I would kick the shit out of you.
Right?
You little fucking Oompa Loompa. Crazy ass.
That's funny.
Mississippi and Chambers. Yeah, all right. Let's turn around. I'll go check out on the homeless over there. I'm gonna turn around, Pepper. I didn't even think about that. Let's go check it. I'm on Chambers right now, so let's do a little U-turn.
Oh
here.
yeah, the Walgreens there. There's a guy. Mom was talking about we should go up there, bring up some stuff.
I don't have anything on me right now, guys. I will possibly have some food tomorrow. So you guys can look forward to that, possibly. It just depends. Every Sunday night, Richard, most Sundays, will call me to go get food, and I usually catch it the next day. I'll go and grab it. Because, now Bernie works on this side of town. So, it's kind of one of those things where I can't get it that night, but I will go and get food the next day, and then I hand it out that day.
Yeah.
But, it's all right, Jamie. We're going to be here for a little while, so welcome on in. Glad you could join us. Hit that like button if you haven't already, folks. I'm with Aurora Transparency. If you guys haven't subbed to Aurora Transparency, please do so. It's pretty awesome. Later, Richard. Watch my stream. Can you guys still see the stream, or did it go black? I'll have to do some maneuvering to get it to back to normal. Are we still good to go? Let us know in the chat.
Oh,
Yeah, Sandra, it's an ongoing battle with trash, isn't it? Okay, thanks, Pepper. Really appreciate it. Sometimes when people call me, it messes up the stream. Lane, he must have been hearing. That was Richard Lane. So, but I couldn't take the call, obviously, because I'm on. Excuse me, I'm on with you guys. But we will. I will get with Richard after the stream. I know what the call is for. He's got food. I'll go pick it up maybe tonight, most likely tomorrow, and we'll do a little bit of homeless outreach tomorrow. So it's always cool to do that. I mean, I always tell people get some water and hand it out. It's the cheapest, easiest thing, and a very needed item that almost everybody can afford. I know times are tough, and it's not sexy to go out and hand water to the homeless, but it's desperately needed. Desperately, water is big time. Now, is it in here?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I missed it. We'll actually go.
He's actually right. Yeah, there he is.
Okay, I see. I don't have any money on me, so and I don't carry money for this reason.
Yeah.
Because
I know.
if I was telling everybody the other day, and Bernie knows this about me, if I have money in my pocket, doesn't matter if it's $100, I'm gonna hand it out.
Yeah.
It just the way that I am.
I know.
I cannot keep cash. I will go broke if I keep cash. I hate carrying cash. I mean, you can ask Bernie. I hate carrying cash.
Yeah.
Not because I don't want to give it out, but it's just because I have to have, inflation. I hope America gets back together. Good luck with that, P. Vacro. I think we're a nation in trouble, to be honest with you. I know it doesn't seem that way because of all the wealth that's amassed here, but the wealth is definitely disproportionate to the people of this country. golly, man, that's.
I know, it's quite the mess for one person.
I know, but what else can you do?
I know,
It's like,
right.
All right, there's nothing we can do, but there's no cops here. I don't have any money on me. I don't have any food, so I'm not going to stop as badly as I want to.
I know.
I didn't even forgot my water today, man. I gotta remember to put my water. Gotta remember to put my water in here. But maybe if I have enough food left over, I'll come by tomorrow and bring it to this dude. He looks like he's in dire straits.
He's in a wheelchair, actually.
Yeah, and that really sucks.
Yeah.
But that's a double.
Right.
Double bad thing, man. I mean, it's hard enough to be homeless, but can you imagine being handicapped like that and being homeless? It's heartbreaking. It sucks. It's reality, and it really shouldn't be that way in this country. We have solutions to the problems. We really do. But if we fix those problems, then the government would not have any money makers for them. So.
Yeah.
Of course, the problems persist, and you know all these homeless sweeps that they do out in Denver. I mean, I know Aurora's going to be doing them real soon here too.
I know, it's a matter of time.
They've already started actually. They did it. You know, Mississippi, the Best Buy over there.
Oh yeah.
The fencing that they put up, that was to keep the homeless out, and it's really sad because those people were not bothering anybody. They were out of the way. There was no issues whatsoever, and they ended up moving them all out. And I'm like, where do they want these people to go? They have no answer for it. Where would you like them to go? And the answer is always the same: anywhere but here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, but when they move a block over and you inevitably sweep them again there, where would you like them to go? What is the solution here?
Yeah.
You know, you guys are not offering solutions. You're offering more problems, right?
Yeah.
Every time that you move these people, it adds mental stress to their life. So again, I ask you, where would you like them to go? And they have no answer. They never have a solid answer. I'm just following orders.
Yeah.
Well, the fucking Nazis followed orders too, and you saw where that got them, right?
Yeah.
So. You know, it is what it is.
Exactly. Yeah, blindly following orders.
Yeah.
That's.
All right, we're gonna go a little bit longer here. We're gonna actually. You want to do a full Colfax run?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. We'll do a full Colfax run for y'all. Polly, welcome. They love to pretend they're helping. Yeah, that's exactly right.
Exactly.
Noel, welcome. Noel is a local here, so welcome on in, Noel. Jamie, nice to have you in here, man. Have you guys checked out the latest mustachioed video? I believe that dropped last night. I mean, that was a weird timing for the mustachioed. He usually does his videos during the day. I guess he just got inspired to put out another video on either that or his surveillance came in on Police the Police. So check out that video, please. It's kind of lagging behind, and I don't understand why. Make sure you check out that video. Normally he's, you know, getting pretty good views, but I don't know, the mustachioed's slacking. I mean, comment on the video as well, guys. He enjoys the comments. He's always getting back snarky remarks. If you guys want to be chewed out, comment on the mustachioed videos. It's pretty funny. I kind of like the replies too. I like the comments and the replies. Thank you, Paulie. Really appreciate that, man. You're on it. Latest mustachio video. Right there for your viewing pleasure. You know, of all the videos on the channel, the mustachioed videos get the least amount of views. Still pretty good, but they get the least amount. I should reply to the mustachioed, let him know that he's the least viewed videos on the channel. Ooh, a little bit of redness there. You should have seen the other day, Aurora. Bernie and I where were we driving? We were driving somewhere and we were in the right lane, right? And these two people were walking, you know, across the street legally, like per the signs.
Yeah.
Right? And they crossed, right? One went this way and one went this way and they crossed. This truck, literally 3 to 5 seconds later, blew a red light.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, if it would have been 5 seconds earlier, both of those people would have been obliterated.
That's crazy.
Thank you, Polly, for that link. Yeah, you guys can support me monetarily for gas or whatever. Mostly gas, guys. I'll be honest with you. It is appreciated, and I do. I try my best for you guys to give you guys quality videos and stuff like that. I am monetized on YouTube, but I make very little money doing so. Very little. Actually, I had a hater that pointed that out to me. He was like, you're stupid, you're a piece of shit, whatever he says. And he's like, what do you make, like $20 a month doing the YouTube thing? And I was like, probably a little bit less. I mean, I very rarely get checks from Google, so it's like every 6 months or so I'll get like $100 check or so. Figure it out from there. So the direct donations are much appreciated, to be honest. I never e-beg either, so
yeah.
I have very specific causes. Like the last one was a drone, because I felt it was important on Mod Day.
Yeah.
To have a way of checking in on the homeless people and stuff like that. So, it's very specific.
Well, you're not. Yeah, it's specific to the cause. You're not begging for shoes or something.
No, I never use any money for my own own reasons, my own purposes. It's purely to keep this thing going.
Yeah.
That's it. Somebody asked me, why don't you start a merch store? And I'm like, that's for people with way more subs than myself. I don't. Yeah. I don't have time to. I do have ideas for one though, like Blue Lives Scatter shirts and stuff.
Oh
like that.
Yeah.
Look, this is a reason. Look on the left here, guys. I cannot carry money for this reason, because I can't. I mean, the amount of despair on the streets is real, guys. I mean, these people work. If you guys saw the Forgotten video with Sarah, she put it very succinctly, right? Some of these people, I'm not saying all of them, work harder than most people working that have actual jobs. And they make less. I will tell you guys that they make less. There are exceptions out there. There are some people that, take advantage, and they're not really homeless and they get money that way. But it's hard work. It's really hard work.
Yeah.
Upstate, welcome.
Never say never, but man, I'm kind of too shy to beg for money.
Yeah. I mean, if you have to resort to that, your life is in shambles.
Right, yeah, I know. I couldn't imagine doing that. It's not that I'm above it, but it's just, wow.
Up on the right, you guys are going to see a spectacular sunset happening before your eyes.
I know.
All right, we're back. Sunset on the right. There's going to be a little bit of buffering here and there, guys. I'm going to tell you, this stretch kind of sucks, but we'll get through it, and then we'll be back on the beat here, as they say. $4.80 for gas. What do you think about that?
Oh, that's cheap.
$4.80's cheap, huh?
I paid $5 something.
Wow, $5.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna run out of organs.
I'm telling you. Mustachio's gonna expose himself. I hope he doesn't do that, Jamie. Ugh, nobody wants to see that. Ever. At all. As a matter of fact, I'm getting sick just thinking about it, Jamie. How dare you bring that thought into my conscience? All right, here we go. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Green means go. At least last time I checked. I was watching a movie where everything was opposite. It was like kind of a science fiction movie. Red meant go and green stop.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That would be hard to conform to.
Oh my God, that would be awful. It's sort of like going to England and driving on the opposite side of the road. It'd be kind of scary.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, I'm not used to this shit.
Right?
But I actually think like that actually is better. to drive on that side of the road going this way. You know what I mean? I think it's a better way of doing things.
Yeah, I've kind of thought of that too.
Team Tux, Polly. You guys check out Jen Wow's channel. It's got some great kitty cats. I was gonna say the naughty word, but I don't want YouTube, you know. I need a chance to clean my windshield. That's the best you guys are gonna get.
I know, I saw my windshield on the way over here. I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, neighborhood cleaning, strange and unusual. That's what Denver calls them too. Neighborhood cleaning.
Oh, when they do the sweeps?
Yeah, they should call it neighborhood genocide. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Right? I mean, how many homeless take their lives?
You know, it's getting worse. They just arrested Jason. Jason's in jail now. He'll be in jail for a long time. Yeah, it's sad because he just finally got sick of the bullshit and got a little defiant, and he had warrants. But you know, it's just how much can one person take? You know,
what do you have to lose?
Yeah, well,
I mean, besides your life. Don't get me wrong. Not that that's not priceless, but
right. Well, I mean, he got sick of it, you know, and finally he's like, you got this before, but it's worth reiterating, and we might that like button 50. If we can get to 50, we can get more people in here. Hit the like, guys. It does help. But if it does buffer, I'll finish my story. But just imagine you're in your house, right? You're nice and comfy. You're watching football. You're watching the latest series that you like, Stranger Things. I don't know, whatever floats your boat, right? And Stranger Things. Awesome,
I was just watching it literally when
pretty awesome. Rob, welcome. Great state of New Mexico. It is a great state, man. Poor state, but very, very, very nice. So just imagine you're chilling, you're watching something, right? People barge into your house legally, right? And they tell you need to move. And they take 75% of your stuff, at least 75% of your stuff. They throw it in the back of a garbage can. So that nice 75-inch TV that you're looking at is in the back of a garbage can, and they crush it right in front of you. And then they tell you have to move. And they do that constantly every week, every 2 weeks. How can you do that? How can you live a life that way and not get mentally effed?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Speaking of mental health, if you guys are struggling with your own mental health, make sure you reach out to somebody that you know, love, and trust. In lieu of that, my email is mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. I'm not a psychiatrist, psychologist, or a counselor, but I do listen, and sometimes that helps. But if you're having a crisis and you can't wait for my reply, just remember, somebody out there thinks you're their favorite, could save your life. Also, there's a 1-800 number, 1-800-273-8255. Please call that number if you're struggling and talk to somebody. Also, if you don't like talking to people on the phone, there is a mental health chat website. Sorry, just type in mental health chat into your browser of choice. It'll bring you right there. Paulie also put in a text line. Text HOME to 741-741-24/7, guys. It's really important that you guys understand that there are outlets for you. You're not alone. There is help. All right. So just remember that everybody's been there where they've had, you know, tough times, and it seemed like the sky is falling, and sometimes the sky is falling for people. Make no mistake about it. Sometimes people get bad news after bad news after bad news, and life sucks. Right? So it's important to know that you have outlets that you can at least talk through your problems. So just throwing that out there. But yes, just imagine that, Aurora, just every fucking week having to pick up your stuff and move, and losing 75% of it every single time.
Wow.
And having to rebuild every damn time.
I couldn't.
You guys remember Sarah from The Forgotten, which somebody put the link in. Whoever that was, thank you so much for putting that link in. I think it was Pepper. Thank you, Pepper. But it's happened to Sarah again. They just recently took her bike and threw it away. Yeah. So constantly having to start over sucks, right?
I don't understand. If they're right there with their stuff, why do they just throw it away? Why don't they?
They throw it. I saw one time I was it's on camera. I was with Regan at a homeless sweep over at the cul-de-sac, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this guy had a motorcycle, a little mini motorcycle that he was driving around. They picked up that motorcycle when he wasn't there, threw it in the back of the truck, and crushed it.
Wow.
Yep. They crushed it. They do it with bikes. They do it with, I mean, stuff that sometimes seems like junk is not junk to these people, right?
Right.
It's their belongings, their personal property.
Right.
I was just on another sweep with Regan the other day, the one with the idiot officer, Mr. Ed,
Yeah.
which is what I called him. And there's that video you guys should check out. It's pretty funny. They hauled off his RV, saying that it was abandoned. That was that guy's home.
Yeah, yeah, that's their favorite. That's their, for the homeless, you know, that's their disorderly conduct. It's for homeless, abandoned.
Abandoned. Or trespassing. Like, it was the saddest thing. I almost was brought to tears when I was recording The Forgotten. Regan was the interviewer, and she was recording Sarah. And Sarah was talking about kind of her life story about being on the street and stuff like that. It's very poignant. I highly recommend people watching it just so you can get a sense of what it's like to be homeless on the streets of Denver. But, oh, look, is this a fire that just broke out over here?
Oh, wow.
I'm going to turn in here, guys. I think there's a breaking news. There might be a little fire. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna turn in here. This looks like a fire might have broken out here. Let's turn in.
Oh, yeah, I do have my glasses.
Well, I'll go to the back here. Looks like the back of the building here is on fire. I'm not sure, but I could be wrong. But it looks like something's on fire over here. Sarah was explaining, you know, kind of the inside. I lost my train of thought. I want to be safe here, guys. I think I could have went there, but...
Well, you know, better... I've been pushing it in Athena's head, and she already knows. It's better to wait 30 seconds.
Right, and we're not in any hurry.
Right.
Although this fire looks like it's breaking out pretty bad here. But we're first on the scene if it is a fire, guys. I can tell you that, honestly. Just got to find a place here. Let's see what's going on over here. Did somebody start a fire over here?
Oh, yeah.
There's
Dumpster fire.
I'm not going to... Guys, we're going to cover this, but I'm not going to park in that alley. But there's a dumpster fire over here. We'll show you guys in just a second. I'm covering it. I don't know who started this fire, what happened here, but we're going to catch this. It's just a literal dumpster fire, y'all. You know what I'm saying? A literal dumpster, and I'm not parking there because that's where the whatchamacallit is, but there is a fire here, and we will cover this. It's a little mini story for y'all. Breaking news here. Yes. Dumpster fire. So...
Oh, it's because I took off the seatbelt. God, this car's a tattletale.
No, it's because I put in reverse.
Oh.
It's letting me know that I'm in reverse.
It's supposed to beep outside, not inside.
All right, guys, here we go. Footage, actual dumpster fire. How weird.
That's funny. Oh. I hear a siren.
Yep, it's okay. You're good. Here we go, y'all. Woo! There's all the police guys. And they're gonna block everything off. Watch this. I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna look, and I don't care, but there's the fire. Real close to buildings, guys. We're right off of Colfax and I don't know the other street, but we got unit 90049, 40067. But there's the fire. Dangerously close to at least 3-4 buildings here. I have no idea how this got started. Nobody was running when we got here, but nonetheless, there we go. There's the dumpster fire. And I'm not talking about this cop that's getting into frame here, although he is a dumpster fire too.
Come on, Mike. Hey, what's up? Hey, man, you can't do that on the streets, man. Shit, man. What you mean, my man? No, what's up? You know, like, Mike.
Playing nice.
Of course.
For the camera, guys.
Yeah.
The question should be, are you staying out of trouble, officer? But they're on it. We were here first, but the firefighters got out here quickly. And in all honesty, the police were here just slightly ahead of the firefighters, which hardly ever happens. But you can see, most likely. You laugh, but I know. It's like they totally watch my stream. I'm not concentrating on these cops. I'm watching this dumpster fire. Hopefully they put it out real quick, because there are 3 or 4 buildings within the vicinity that could be affected by this. So watch how quick they put it out, though. Yeah.
I got a
like a waft of hot air, huh? So here we go. This is kind of cool footage, guys. I will cut this out. Not interested in these cops on the left here, worthless.
I know, they're not even in my frame either.
More interested. I mean, it's a mini fire, guys. It's literally a dumpster fire. Like I said, I'm not talking about Aurora PD, even though
This is what happened on Colfax and Dayton.
Dayton, right?
Yes.
Colfax and,
Take care, guys.
all right, y'all too.
I mean, literally, watch how quick they put that. It's out.
I know, right?
I mean, there you go.
That was fun.
These guys are pros. They've done this, 100 times.
Ew, could you imagine how yucky if the water splashes on you?
Oh, God. The amount of soot and nastiness that goes through.
That's where I'm such a girl. I'm like, ew.
Ew, they got all kinds of yucky on me.
Well, I'll go play in the mud. Better not smell.
Looks like they got it all out. They're
That
just
was
checking to
fast.
make sure there's nothing that can reignite or anything of that nature. I'm really glad too, Jamie. It was really, really close, to be honest. Really close to being, catching some of the buildings that are close on fire. But this guy's like going real close to me right behind, trying to intimidate me. It doesn't work. This guy right here.
Spidey sense was tingling.
Yeah. Yeah, he was right behind me. Got real close. I'm like, no, not necessary though. But there goes 9049.
Oh, I wish you could smell this. It smells crazy.
Yeah, to describe the smell, I mean, burning trash. I mean, that's the smell.
It smells yucky. Although it's not as bad as
Marshmallows? Should we get the marshmallows?
Yeah.
Shirley says? Let's get the marshmallows and hot dogs, y'all. S'mores. Anybody up for s'mores?
Heck yeah, I'm down.
Do some camping with some s'mores, right? So that trash can is toast. So, but they pretty much got it out, guys. I knew it was going to take every bit of like 2 minutes. Oh, you want to go check out his screen there, since he's got it up
That's
and
where I
running?
was walking to.
Let's go ahead and go there, and I'll be there in just a second. I want to catch the end of this. But see what they got on the screen there. All right, I'm going. They got it out, guys. Oh, let's see what they got here. See how long they stay here. I just noticed her over there. What's up, Brandon? Okay, black screen. Hang on. Hang tight, guys.
How you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing well.
Still black screen, yo. Still black screen. Hold on, guys. I can fix this. Okay. How about now, y'all? Aurora's gonna get what's on that screen there. All right, we're back. Sorry about the black screen. Luckily, I fixed it. Sometimes it's hard to fix. What does it say there? Can you see?
Yeah, something out. Lowry Apartments. Hampton Avenue and Walmart.
So there's some couple of okay, good, we're back. Brandon, welcome to the stream. I'm out with Aurora Transparency. There was a dumpster fire that was
You guys are doing a good job out there.
yeah, whatever. Look at this bootlicker. You guys are doing a good job out there. Yeah, deep throats the whole boot. We're stuck here for a little while, guys, just to be honest with you. Yeah, doing a good job doing nothing. This guy's wanting to talk. No problem, Brandon. I appreciate everybody that comes in the stream. If I missed you, do apologize, but here we go. Yeah, we missed out on a beautiful sunset.
Yeah, I know.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, doing a great job keeping those homeless suppressed. That's exactly right. Aurora's following Denver's lead, and Denver follows Los Angeles' lead. I just saw an article. Heather Holt is the one that there's another.
And he doesn't have his lights on.
Yeah, he definitely
Tells
doesn't
that
have
one
his
to
lights.
turn his lights on. We got to get a ticket for it.
Of course. No lights on, of course, you know. What if there was an accident here? Of course, the police wouldn't be liable because, you know, why? You know, don't show the bootlicker giving them a hand job, right? I think he does. He gets on his knees and takes it all in, Paulie, to be honest with you. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It just, you know, I'm just saying. And that house is for sale. So, there you go. But they pretty much got it all under control. I'm waiting though, guys, because it's too hot of a scene, and that's just the way it is. Ooh. They pretty much got it all under control. Hey Kip, nice to have you in here. Really appreciate you. And 2429 is still coming back around. So they got it all. Real heroes got it all under control there, guys. Although I will say the fire department in Denver has become kind of bootlickers themselves, you know. It's really weird. But I don't know, it's really weird. I don't know how they
How are you? I don't know. We met at the mall.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, how's it going, man?
I don't think we met.
Yeah.
Off the
How you doing,
Hi,
man?
I'm over.
Nice to meet you. Just want to say hi.
Yeah. What's up, man? That guy's actually really cool, guys. I did meet him before. I had a really good conversation with that dude. I believe that guy right there, I can't remember his name, is actually one of the good ones. So you can expect him to be kicked off the force real soon.
Right? Because he's a nice guy.
Yeah, he's actually might be one of the good ones. So let's plug you in here, and then as soon as these pieces of crap get out of here, we're gonna take off. So let us go. Yeah, that guy's really cool.
Yeah.
That's like one of the very few Aurora police officers that I actually kind of like. So
Yeah. He won't last though.
I never shake hands with any police officers. That's a rare exception right there, y'all. So you saw it on screen. I mean, that's one of the very few, because that guy's done nothing but good. He's never been involved in any type of nefarious things.
It happened so fast I didn't have time to not.
Yeah, I was like, wow. No, that guy's really cool, actually.
I kind of figured if you're shaking his hand.
Yeah.
My guard was able to be let down a little bit.
Yeah, no, you're okay with that guy. That guy was okay.
That was really funny.
All right, here we go. All right, guys. We're gonna continue on here. Pepper, thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. We're going to continue on. We're 11 likes away from 50, which brings more people in. So I don't know who hasn't hit the like button yet, but feel free to hit it.
That was really awesome how they put it out so swiftly.
I knew that. I mean, that type of fire. I'm going to have you hold this.
Oh, okay. Oh, not at all.
That type of fire I knew could be put out in like 2 seconds. I mean, literally 2 seconds.
I've just never seen it.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, wow.
All right, here we go. We're gonna continue on our run here. Wow, that was really cool, guys. You guys got to see a fire from its inception. It's very rare footage to catch a fire that quick, guys. So
yeah.
I'm gonna cut that out of my stream and put it on for everybody else to see. But let's continue on. We're gonna turn around here, and you know, I mean, it's a shame that somebody set that fire. That was an intentional fire. I mean,
oh yeah.
It's pretty obvious. I mean, somebody must have been pissed off or something. But it could have been a message to one of the businesses around there. I don't want to speculate too much, but whoever is on notice, you know, for whatever. So, and now they'll probably step up patrols here for a day or two, and then they'll be off, you know. I mean, I talked to a resident over here, Aurora. That's a really interesting interview I actually did with somebody that lived real close here. Oh, wow. And they talked about the cops and how they will very rarely patrol at night.
Yeah.
They're afraid. They're afraid to patrol at night. But they do every great once in a while, but very rarely. They'll patrol during the day to kind of, you know, have a presence and kind of keep people in mind, like kind of like an authoritarian type thing. But they never go there at night, hardly ever, and that was a problem according to this resident. You know, he was a member of the community. You know, he wants things to get better. So if you guys ever get a chance to check out that video too, that's a pretty good one. You get a sense of what life is like in the hood in Aurora. Yeah. And it was a shooting that I covered over here. He was kind of a material witness because he heard the gunshots. He saw what could have been the perpetrators get in the car and leave. And everybody scattered. You know, it was pretty harrowing. But to hear him talk about it was, you know, and about the kind of the situation in the neighborhood, it really made sense. You know, that they don't go there at night. You know, because they're afraid. They're terrified. I've been up and down these streets, you know, at night quite often. As a matter of fact, over on Galena, I covered a double murder, and I interviewed him. It was a quick interview with the brother of one of the people that died.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then there was a woman that stopped by that, you know, was inquiring, do you know what's going on here? And I told her, and she broke down. She thought it was her son that was one of the people, because her son was in that building.
Oh my God!
And I was like,
scary.
well, don't. Yeah, it was really scary for her. I was like, now, calm down. Don't jump to conclusions. Why don't you go talk to the officer over there? You know, etc. And it turned out that it wasn't her son, but one of her son's friends was killed. And you know, so pretty traumatizing. You know. And I mean, luckily for her, it was not her son, but I mean, can you imagine the mental mental trauma that the guy went through. You know?
Oh, yeah. Just like, man, I heard one of the kids that was the kids at the recent shooting in Texas.
Yeah.
He used the blood from his dead homie to cover himself, to pretend he was dead.
What a smart little kid, a brave little kid.
Who thinks of that?
I don't know.
I mean, that little kid, this ain't his first time on Earth. I mean, what a brave little soul. My
Yeah.
God.
Matthew King, welcome on in. Yeah, knowledge, it hasn't changed much. Welcome back, Strange and Unusual. You missed a dumpster fire. A literal dumpster fire. I will clip that out, Strange and Unusual, for you to watch later, so don't fret. If you missed it, I will repost. Hit the like button if you haven't already. We're almost up to 40. We need to get to 50 in order to get more people in here. Thank you so much for doing so. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. It takes 1 second. So if you haven't done that, please hit that like button. Let's get me up to 50, which I very rarely make, but, you know, I'm a tiny channel, y'all. I'm trying.
Yeah.
Not as tiny as I was. I remember yesterday, my 50th sub.
Aww.
And I was like,
Aww.
man, that was my goal. You know, was
right.
50. I never had 50 subs in my life. I have another channel that's taken me 14 years to hit 50 subs. But this channel's kind of taken off, so I'm pretty proud of it.
Yeah.
But,
Well, you put in a lot of work.
I do.
I know.
It's a stupid amount of work that I go. Let's go Avs, you're damn right. Who was that said that? Rob, yes. I'm a big time Avs fan. I love hockey ever since the Avalanche came to Denver, obviously. Gimme Kiss News. You know what? I'm very close to 3,000. I'm literally 146 away,
Oh, wow.
148, somewhere around there, 150. Let's just call it an even 150. 150 away, y'all. So word of mouth is big. If you guys can share this with people, let them know to sub. Tell them, you know, I'll give shout outs to whoever is in here. I always do, or I try to. So, yeah. Sub if you haven't already. Check your subs as well, because sometimes YouTube will unsub you, and that's kind of crappy in my view.
Yeah, I know.
So make sure you check your subs. Tell your friends that you have. Word of mouth is the biggest way this channel grows. So there you go. 8 away from that 50 mark. Watch, when we hit 50, if we hit 50, a lot more people will come in.
Yeah. That's funny how it does that.
Gimmickless. I like that. When I think of gimmicks, I think of wrestling.
Yeah.
You know, it's weird.
Right?
I used to be big in wrestling. I recently started watching wrestling again with that new wrestling, that AEW wrestling. It's pretty fun.
Oh, yeah?
A lot of gymnastic, flippity-doo-dah stuff. You know.
Wow.
It's way different than WWE. WWE is just, you know, just kind of a soap opera, like...
Yeah, right.
You know, soap opera light with bad acting and, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah, and these people really sacrifice their bodies. They
do.
really do. I don't
know.
care what anybody says.
They do sacrifice a lot, man. I mean, it's predetermined, but doesn't mean that they don't.
Right? It still hurts when you flip and smash
Right.
on those mats.
Right.
I mean, yeah, it could hurt worse more, but...
Welcome to Wrestle Talk on the MLH channel. Roar and I will be taking you through different matches through the years. Now, Roar, I remember WrestleMania 1 like it was yesterday. What was your favorite wrestling match of all time?
Oh, I liked when Hulk Hogan...
Oh, man. All right. I can't read your comments till I get to a stop sign here, y'all. I know you guys are commenting. Thank you so much. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Should be interesting. We're going to get into Lakewood during the dark hours here. We passed Aurora. We found a dumpster fire. Let's see if we can catch a trifecta in Denver. See if we can see something in Denver, and then on into Aurora, or I'm sorry, Lakewood. I'm so used to going the opposite.
Yeah.
But I very rarely hit that trifecta. I think I've only done it once, where I catch 3 separate incidences in each city.
Oh, that'd be...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did that once. I was pretty proud of myself. I'm like, yeah. trifecta achieved. You went to East High? I used to be a peer counselor, Rob, at East High School. Where are you taking us through? Montbello? No. Right now we're on Colorado and Colfax. This is a Colfax run. I am, first of all, I'm going to let these lovely buses go because it's always, I mean...
I know, because nobody does.
Nobody ever lets those guys, they, you know, I don't understand why. They're big-ass buses. But,
Right. They don't know the law of tonnage.
I know. Right now we're just rolling down Colfax again. I mean, I know I used to catch a lot of flack, Aurora, for going down Colfax. All you do is ride around. That's all you do. But if you notice, I mean, we were right off of Colfax. We caught that dumpster fire.
Yeah, I know.
And there's a lot more to be caught where that came from. So it is a Sunday night, so I'm not expecting too much.
Yeah.
I mean, I never in a million years thought I'd catch a dumpster fire, an actual dumpster fire.
Right?
We did that, so let's see what we can catch in Denver and then Lakewood. So far pretty quiet in Denver, but from here on out is where we might have some action.
Yeah.
Until we get to Aurora campus, and then it'll be dead for a while, and then we get to Lakewood.
They've really cleaned up this neighborhood. Oh my God. I used to party down here a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, this is crazy. This is such hipsterville now.
Oh God, they have done a lot of gentrification in this neighborhood.
Yeah.
I mean, the housing in this area used to be perfectly ghetto.
Yeah.
I hate to put it that way, but
it's like the Bronx. They're doing the same shit in the Bronx.
Yeah. They're buying out a lot of these stores, making them hip joints. You know, I mean, you know, it is changing. The times are changing for sure. No longer are the days of hookers and blow.
Right?
It's getting different. It's definitely different. But that doesn't mean shit doesn't happen here, because a lot of times it does. Soho Salon.
Now it's hookah and boba tea.
Oh boy. All right, here we go, guys. I always look down these side streets too,
I know.
because
That's Athena and I. I look to the left, she looks to the right.
yeah, those are.
That's where you find it.
That's where you find a lot of action right off of Colfax is right on these side streets, and I do have my head on a swivel mostly. We're passing East High School, Kip. If you know where East High School, that's where we are right now. I used to be a peer counselor there. I used to be a peer counselor at Hinckley High School. Manual High School. Where else? There was a couple others in there too. But yes, so when I was in college, I did mentor high school students.
That was cool.
Yeah. North. You graduated from North? Strange. You know what they call the where? Yeah, those houses are 800,000 plus for sure. Usually busy on set. Not really gimmickless. Not really. North, where North High School is, you know what they call that now? It's no longer the North Side.
Yeah.
They call it Highlands.
Yeah.
The Highlands. So you want to talk about gentrification in Denver? I can go all day about that subject alone.
Oh, and 4 Points is no longer 4 Points.
No, they call that the Rhino District. I laughed when I heard that.
I know.
Y'all are stupid, man, coming up with all these dumb neighborhood names. 5 Points is 5 Points. I don't care if you want to call it Rhino District.
Right?
You know? And 5 Points is still as bad. I don't care what anybody says.
I know.
I wouldn't be caught dead, like, on a weekend there at midnight. I mean, honestly.
Oh, that's where you'll be caught dead.
You know, one time I actually got my hair cut in 5 Points. For those who don't know, 5 Points is kind of a low income African American area. And boy, the guy did not like me when he was giving me a haircut. An ex-girlfriend of mine took me over there. It didn't go very well. He didn't like cutting my hair.
Yeah. Back in the day, it was very clear, you know.
Yeah.
If you're not from there, don't be there.
Yeah, and I still won't go over there. It's one of the few places that I feel unsafe. I mean, I feel safe pretty much everywhere I go, but that's...
Yeah.
You know, I lost my fucking mace. What the fuck I did with my mace? Damn it.
Is it in that pocket?
No, I always have it right here.
Hmm.
Oh well.
Well, I have the one you gave me.
There you go.
We got her covered a little.
Brand new. I haven't used it unless you used it.
No,
so.
I haven't used it.
But yeah, they called that north side. The north side they now call. I grew up on the west side, but the north side I always knew as north side. They call it Highlands. And they got different names for different places. You know, it's so stupid.
I know.
So dumb. But there's a lot of upscale places now. This used to be the slum of the slum right in here.
I got a tattoo there at Lifetime.
Oh, really? That's cool.
My tiger on my back.
Oh, that's cool. You know, Bernie is going to get a tattoo when we get back from Vegas.
Oh, yeah? What is she going to get?
She's going to get her favorite movie of all time is Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, right on.
She's going to get a big old Leatherface tattoo with the chainsaw.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where's she getting it?
Probably on her leg, you know, on the
Yeah.
back of her leg.
Yeah.
Someplace where it's doesn't hurt nearly as bad as other places.
Yeah.
Back of the leg's pretty bad, but not as bad as like say
Right. The inside of the arm is.
like in here.
Oh yeah. Hell.
Fuck that.
My Venus flytrap was pretty torturous.
Yeah. I'm thinking about getting a tattoo. I've never had one, to be honest with you, but I don't know what to get, man. I don't want to offend anybody, but yet it's my body, so.
Right. I know.
I've never had a tattoo, and I've had offers too.
That's
Like
funny.
people that want to do free tattoos on
Yeah.
me and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know. I can't find the time. You know, I'm always busy
Yeah.
or something. But let's see. I have Blue Mace if you want to borrow it.
Yeah.
Borrow it, Shirley?
Scraping off
She
the
should get
person's face.
Fish Boy from House of a Thousand Corpses. Leatherface is her thing, man. Swansea, still called Swapton. Yeah. North Denver. Yeah. Rhino will always be Swansea or Globeville. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, Ghost Rider was attacked there. I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, 5 Points is pretty dangerous, guys. It still is dangerous. They're trying to gentrify it, but it's you want to talk about a resilient group of folks. Those people are really resilient. Excuse me. I got the hiccups, y'all.
I got in crazy road rage there.
At 5 Points?
Yeah, and my husband ended up getting in a crazy fight with the guy.
Wow.
And then we all just get in the car and drove away.
That's how you do, you know?
Right?
I mean,
shit. We all get to
throw
live.
blows and
Right, live
then
to see
leave.
another day.
Yeah. No
And
cops
then-
called. Everybody's
Right?
cool, you know.
And
somebody
guess
got-
what? He stopped fucking with me.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
There you go. What happened to those days where you could just, if you were of able-bodied, right? I'm not talking about people that aren't able-bodied, but you had
Yeah.
a dispute and you just duked it out. I did
Right.
that when I was a kid. I used to do that quite often. I mean, we'd have a dispute
Yeah.
and we'd go meet and we'd fight and the dispute would be done. We'd be best friends after that. You know,
Yep,
it's like,
exactly. My best friend from junior high, literally 7th grade, and I still talk to her to this day.
yeah.
The first day we met, we were trying to throw blows at each other in the principal, and after that, we were best friends.
Right. I mean, it always happens that way, right? And
Yeah.
I'm not advocating for violence at all, guys, but you know, sometimes like if two, especially two males, are in this heated testosterone battle, sometimes just let them go at it. You know,
Right?
just let them get out their aggression a little bit there. Like I said, I don't believe in fighting and violence and stuff
Yeah.
like that, but I mean, you know, if it comes to it, I mean, you know,
Two
Then,
willing participants. Why
yeah,
not?
I mean, it's kind of a mutual. I think Colorado has mutual combat. I'm not 100% sure on that.
Yeah, they
but
do, because when Athena got in a fight in school,
They called it mutual combat,
Uh-huh.
and that was it.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I mean, if you both agree to it, and
Right.
you know, you're not going to sue the other person for
Right.
damages or
Yeah.
anything like that. I mean, have at it, Haas. You know, I mean, it's the way it goes. All right, we're 5 away from 50, guys. I know we can hit that. Yep, Swampland, man. Yep. Swansea. Yep. Yeah, man. It's cool because Kip used to live here. Kip lives in LA, but Knowledge is Power used to live here in I believe, Aurora, and knows all the ins and outs of Denver and Aurora and stuff like that. And you know, it's nice to see his perspective. If you guys haven't subbed to Kip LA, make sure you do so. He's a good dude too. So many people I follow are good people, man. Good people. And good channels to do it. There's a lot of pretenders out there, a lot of people that are in it for clicks and views. I'm not going to mention any names. Y'all know who they are, but there are a lot of real people out there too,
Right.
like Kip LA and Jose, who was here earlier, and you know, people like that that really care, you know, really care about what they do, and are good members of the community, man. I mean, I could go on and on, you know, little channels that, like Sasquatch was in here earlier, and Sasquatch he's almost at 1,000. I want to get Sasquatch up to 1,000 because Sasquatch does a really cool kind of talk show, and he's that dude does things right. He does things to a different beat than other people. So, West Side Ballers, yeah. Man, Kip, I think we might be about the same age, bro, man. You're bringing back memories, man. I got in a lot of fights with gang members back in the day on the West Side, man. I used to live, Kip, you can imagine where, like 6th and Sheridan, just east of there. I grew up on 6th and Stewart, man. And you want to talk about a rough little neighborhood, man. Right there, dude, that's where I grew up, man. I went to blows with quite a few people, but I got a lot of respect. I never joined any gangs, and nobody fucked with me because they knew that they couldn't. You know, it's like, even if you were part of a gang, you know, they just knew that this is gonna sound weird. I never lost a fight. I got beat up a few times, like, you know, physically, but man, you knew you were in a fight with me, man, and they knew it too. I was the quiet one.
Yeah.
And you know what they say about the quiet
Right.
ones, man. They don't fuck with the quiet ones because they'll mess you up, and it happened every time, man. I mean, I remember one time I was in elementary school, and this dude got all pissed off because I threw the dodgeball at him. I'm like, we're playing fucking dodgeball. Like, what? I mean, that's what you do, right? You throw the ball at the other team, and you hope that you hit him and get him out, you know? He was so mad. So we went to blows, and of course I beat him up, and I got in trouble.
Of course.
I'm like, damn. And I got straight A's in school. I was like, fucking, you know, but trouble always seemed to find me. I don't know.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. But I never got suspended or anything like that. Yeah, NSMs were huge, man. Yeah. Big time, huge over on the north side, man. I used to kind of hate going to the north side because I would always get into little squabbles, you know, because I was from the west side.
Right.
I had friends on the north side, you know, and I don't know, that whole west side, north side, east side, south side shit. Oh, you're from a different side of town, you can't be over here. Bullshit, motherfucker. I'm coming over here. What are you gonna do about it?
Exactly.
Dang, Kip, you know how it was. You know how it was back in the day, my friend. $475, $485.
I know these prices are crazy.
It's getting out of control. But as much as we complain, California, you're paying $6.30.
Yeah, I know.
$6.30, $6.40, $6.50. You know. But I agree. Jonathan was in chat earlier. I don't know if he's still there, but he said if everybody just doesn't buy gas on July 4th weekend, we could drive the prices down. Just 2 days of us not buying gas.
I know.
Which is hard because sometimes your gas tank, like, you know, coincides. But if you could just do that, not buy gas on July 4th, the prices will be driven down.
Our biggest vote is our dollar. You want to change something?
Yeah, don't buy something.
That's how you make change.
We haven't found anything in Denver. I'm surprised. Usually
I know.
I find something in Denver.
And we're like in the good spots here.
I know. You know, I found, you want to talk about a weird dichotomy. Right up here, we might go Bufferino here in a minute, but right up here on the right side, you'll never see anything. On the left side, you might see some stuff. You know, it's like, it's really weird.
It's crazy.
Jamie Todd, what did you say, my friend? I lived in
there's
Fresno.
some fireworks.
Really? Oh, shit. I see that on the left. I don't think these guys can see it, but I did see that. That's cool. Gang violence, competing with other cities to be the worst. Yeah.
Yeah, Fresno. Oh, God.
Anniversary of Nicole Brown Goldman murders? Really? Rob, that's crazy. That's been quite a few years. I remember when that shit was happening.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. I was in high school. It was my senior year.
Oh, really?
All of us were always like, OJ did it.
Of course he did it.
That was our thing.
OJ
But I
did
was
it.
so stoked when he got free, when he got off. I'm like, yes, finally a black man gets away with something.
I know, but at the expense of somebody.
I know. I
dying,
feel
you know,
really
like,
bad.
it's like, oh, you know, it's like, I know that feeling. Like it's both ways. you know,
Right?
it's
I
like-
feel really bad for Nicole. Don't get me
Right,
wrong. That
right,
was
right.
really fucked up and
and her
horrible.
family and
Right,
you
and
know,
those poor kids. But
yeah.
I really was stoked that a famous, well, like maybe because he was famous.
Oh, no doubt he had money. That's how he got off. I mean,
Yeah.
if it had been a regular dude, I mean, shit. I mean, can you imagine?
Yeah.
Black dude kills a white woman, and
Right?
I mean, that's a death sentence right there,
Oh,
man.
for sure.
All right. Nothing happening in Denver. We're crossing over here on the bridge, the Colfax Bridge. You guys realize that Colfax is about 24 to 26 mile stretch, and it's the largest commercial street in the United States. And I travel a good chunk of it every time I do this this Colfax run.
Yes.
I probably travel at least half of it when I do this run. But we'll go all the way up to Wadsworth here and check in on Lakewood. Nothing going on in Denver unless if anything, it's going to be on the left-hand side over here. Because the right-hand side, there's a little bit of money there. So, of course, nothing ever happens there. The big
Right.
Jewish community over here on the right-hand side. So there's never really any crime over there, per se. And very rarely on the left side. I mean, this is part of my old hood is, you know, kind of this way. But about maybe a mile that way is where I grew up on 6th and Stewart.
Oh, okay.
That direction there. So, yeah. If anything goes on, it's going to be over here. But it's fairly quiet. It's not as bad. I mean, I grew up on the west side, and there was always, like I said, gang members.
Yeah.
But usually pretty chill. You know,
Right,
there was really
right.
not a lot going on there, which is nice. You know, it's never a good thing to have police there all the damn time.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
mucking up everything.
Yeah.
Steam baths. I wonder what goes on in there.
Yuck. I mean,
It was rated like the best steam bath in all of Denver. Of course, I don't know anymore. But
You mean there's more than one?
I know. I mean, really weird. I mean, but okay.
I'd like to be the janitor at that place.
Oh God, no. But I will say they do have it divided between men and women, so there's that. No co-ed steam baths, which is disappointing.
Right?
Of course, then the day I would go there, if it was co-ed, it'd be a bunch of ugly old women. All right, guys. It doesn't look like anything's going on in Denver, so we'll chalk that up to a good day in Denver. Aurora had a little bit of action. We're going to get into Lakewood here, and then I'll end the run right at... actually, I don't know. Do you want to go back and do another one? We could. We might as well, right?
Right?
I mean, we're close to 50. We're only three likes away from 50, so maybe we'll do that. What do we got? What did Strange say? I'm all for fighting within reason. It's better than to pulling a piece. I'm for the Second Amendment, but first handing your stuff like men.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
Look, the Second Amendment is always misconstrued. If you look at the Second Amendment in the Constitution, I'm also a Second Amendment person, even though I don't own a gun. But it says a well-regulated militia.
Right.
I mean, it's pretty plain. I mean, the NRA kind of twisted that around a little bit for its own personal profit, but it's in there. It's for a well-regulated militia. So I'm always like confounded when people have a problem with that and want to do a little bit of regulation. And also you gotta take into account the founding fathers never never thought I had that much, right? When it came to that amendment, they had muskets back then.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you gotta
Right.
you gotta take that into consideration too. So, I think the mental health aspect of it though is A1 priority, and if Congress doesn't come up with some solutions to our mental health crisis in this country,
Right.
then that's a huge failure. That is one of the best dispensaries in all of Colorado, right there. The Pig and Whistle.
Good to know.
Yeah, Pig and Whistle, the clinic. But I would
Forced to go back to dispensaries since I had to sell my house, but
yeah, check out the Pig and Whistle.
oh, okay.
It's definitely the best. That and the clinic. The clinic, I heard, I haven't been in a while, and I've been hearing things about the clinic, but the Pig and Whistle.
The light shade by my house has good deal. I smoke. We do butter. Since every single person in my house smokes, we gotta stretch it. So we use butter. So it's like, okay, we can
dole it out. Evenly.
Right.
Yeah. I won't go to Lightshade because one time I went to the main store off of I-70.
Yeah.
You know, that big one
yeah.
that they originally opened. And I was there, they were doing a special on medical. And, you know, to get medical license, and I really needed. I mean, I'm actually there's a lot of pretenders when it comes to the medical aspect of marijuana.
Right, yeah.
But
no, I hear you.
But I really actually needed it. And they were offering a free med card and like a stupid special. You know, it was like pretty good. And I went there, and the owner was there, and I heard him clearly say, "Take the cattle," and that was all of us over there. And I was like, I looked at him and I said, "You're calling us cattle?
What?
How dare you?
Yeah.
I'm a human being. I'm not a piece of beef. So this will be the last time I come here." And so I got my free license there, which cost them money, and I didn't buy anything, and I left.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, I'm not spending my money there.
Yeah, I know. I don't blame you.
So
again, you voting with your dollar.
Right. We're now in Lakewood. This is a kind of a tweaker alley. Is how I like to call it, because there are a lot of drug users here, big time meth problem here. You know, I mean, I know some of the people out here. I a lot of times when I do my Colfax runs, I'll do homeless outreach, and at these motels they'll hang out in front and you know, discuss whatever. The other day I think it was this liquor store up here. Let me go up here and check. The liquor store owner was a piece of shit.
Oh,
she was an asshole.
When you were given the...
Yeah, she was a real...
I was watching that.
Yeah, she was kind of a jerk, you know. And I understand you don't but look where you are.
Right.
You know, I mean, you're right in the middle of Tweaker Alley.
And you're a liquor store,
yeah,
you know?
And these people are going in and patronizing your business. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them will spend their money right there. Yeah, this was it right here. Oh. And she's not very nice at all. To the local people here.
Yeah.
Pretty sad, you know, when you're taking advantage of
I know,
clientele like that, and then telling them to get out of there. You know, it's one of those things. Casa Bonita up on the right. If you guys have watched South Park,
Oh, I love South Park. South Park. It's all my husband and I. We quote to each other.
I like South Park a lot, but they actually bought Casa Bonita.
They did. I know. Yeah. I'm excited.
So it's supposed to be opening sometime this summer. So I'm kind of excited for that. I hope they change the menu. The menu's pretty awful.
That's what they were saying. That was the first thing they were gonna do. Change the menu. Yeah. That's funny.
Oh, I'm sure that was an accident, right, Jen? Jamie. Don't take offense, man. Jen accidentally timed you out. Poor Jamie. Poor Jamie. How dare you? How dare you, Jen? It does happen. Sorry, Jamie. Oh, we got a cop on the left here.
Oh yes. But he's waiting for speeders.
Yeah. I mean, what do you want? You want to go? We're at the end of the run. We might as well.
Yeah.
Well, the end of this leg of the run. We're gonna let's turn around and see if it's actually a cop here. Let's go here, and then we'll go behind, and then we might find a place, because Lakewood I'm kind of wary of a little bit. they don't know exactly who I am. They are aware. What am I doing? Is this a Home Depot here? What's going on here?
I know, it
Holy
is.
cow. I ended up in a parking lot.
That escalated quickly.
I know. That's, wow. What's going on here?
We were just on a road.
I know. It's on a road. I gotta stop. Go ahead, truck. I saw you there. Yeah. Yeah, okay, good. We're out the other side here. Wow, that was crazy.
That was.
I was like, oh, is this the Twilight Zone? What the hell's going on here? All right, here we go. We're gonna go this way. Actually, we do have to kind of head on back because Bernie about ready to get off work. Let's see, which is it? This one? Not that one. I think it might be the next one. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, Jen. It happens. Don't sweat it. He knows you didn't do it on purpose. This is the street. Let's see if it is a cop. I mean, let's see. Yep, it is a cop.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. I can't stop y'all. I gotta get back. But there's a cop right there trying to catch people. No.
Oh no, Front Range Patrol.
That's a patrolman.
That's a security
guard. He's not really securing anything, y'all. He's just sitting there.
Oh my gosh. They should not be allowed to look so official like
I
that.
totally agree. That looked like a cop SUV right there.
Mm-hmm.
That was weird. I was like, damn. Oh, did you ever see the video, Aurora, of me in this parking lot catching this police officer sleeping?
No.
I should clip that out. It was fun. He was right over here, and I saw him, and I pulled in, and I, it was away from him, and I went over with my camera, and I stood behind, and for about 15 minutes, I was just right there, and then I went forward, and he saw me, he got all scared, and he's like, quickly went into gear and left.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Lakewood.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, guys, this is the final leg of the run here. We're going to go all the way down to where Aurora's car is. We're literally 1 away from 50. If you guys want to hit that like button, if you haven't already, that'd be really helpful. We'll get a few more people in here. We might find something on the way back. Maybe not. Razor City! Woohoo! Razor City is one of my favorite channels. I mentioned him earlier. If you guys want to subscribe to Razor City, you won't be disappointed. He does the DoorDash and Cop Watch thing, which is pretty awesome. I mean, him and his wife are in the car, right, and they're door dashing and they're watching cops at the same time. And if they see something, they'll do their DoorDash first. Obviously, that's how they make money, and then they'll come back and they'll do the Cop Watch. It's pretty awesome.
That's awesome. That is so funny.
Yeah.
What a great idea.
Yeah, it was. It's a very kind of cool and innovative thing,
right?
It's like really cool. Jan, stop apologizing. It's no big deal. Jamie's not gonna hold you. He's not gonna be too mad at you, I hope. Can't stop me. That's right, Gimmickless. Good, Gimmickless. I'll be checking out your channel. I'll try to remember when I'm not doing my own thing. I'm really, really busy. So, Yeah, Gimmickless. Take care of your business first, man. I mean, cop watching's not for everybody. I had to question my own sanity a couple of times.
Yeah.
I'm sure Aurora has.
Oh, yeah. My husband doesn't, and it's fine. I don't care. It's not his thing. He doesn't
Right.
want to do this. He
Right.
supports me, for sure.
It's the same. Bernie, I mean, she's been out on a couple of cop watches for me, but
Yeah.
she hates it not because she hates what I do.
Right.
I understand that worry. I mean, I've been out on a couple of very harrowing. What is the scariest cop watch you ever did?
It was a little scary for me. It wasn't. I mean,
right. I mean, I know you're pretty fearless, but, but I'm just like wondering because like people ask me that all the time, and I can never point to any one thing except for this one time I was in Aurora and was doing my thing, and usually I scatter like cockroaches. They scatter, right?
Right.
But this particular time they weren't doing it. They weren't scattering like normal. And I stood there for a long time with my camera. And then finally they decided to go, and I saw where this one went, so I went over there and was still recording them. And they must have called their buddy on the intercom or whatever, the radio.
Yeah.
And they came on over and came real close to like kind of not hitting me, but like real like and it was kind of intimidating.
Being a bully.
And being a bully, I had them both on both sides of me, so I couldn't record both of them.
Yeah.
And those are the times where I get a little leery if I don't have backup, and I'm usually on my own. I don't have people to come out with me to make sure that I'm okay. So usually, and then there was another time, that double shooting I talked to you about on Galena, there were literally like almost 20 cops there, and it was just those times are kind of hard because like I away on purpose because I don't want them surrounding me because I don't have claustrophobia, but when I get like surrounded like by any number of people, it could be 2, 3, 4 people, whatever, but if they were all to surround me, then it's really nerve-wracking, and that's when you make mistakes, is when you can't keep your cool.
Exactly.
So
no, I guess the one that I would have to, not the hand-holding one, that one was kind of fun. The detention center.
Oh, yeah.
I thought they were going to arrest me. I really did.
Yeah. Sometimes they... Oh, you mean... Yeah, I think I saw that video. Look at that, guys. 28 miles. I never speed. So... just shows you guys that I'm a very good driver. You'll see people pass me up all the time.
Yeah.
People get really irritated with the way I drive. I drive like really slow, but I'm not putting myself at risk.
It's really funny. Ever since I stopped being a commercial driver, I drive so good. I used to be a menace to society.
That's what you were saying. Like once you like deregistered and like unplugged from government control on your vehicle,
And now I drive so slow, like even Athena was like, you get such good gas mileage now, Mom.
Look, I complain about gas, but I drive a Prius, and I don't care.
99.9 miles per gallon is what this says right now.
Well, look, let me show you something.
Make fun of that.
On average, I get anywhere, very rarely I get 35 miles an hour to the gallon, which is still pretty good. And with an older ass car, this is a 2008. But if you look here, look at that. Look at my average right there.
Oh my God, average 43.2. That's insane.
Yeah, and this is a 2008. I sometimes I hit up to 50.
Wow.
Yeah, I can get 50 miles to the gallon with this old ass.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's.
Yeah, I can get. I can get up to 50, and like I said, this is a 2008.
Yeah, so, I know, and I'm all happy when I get 23.
I know.
I'm like, yay!
We did hit 50. Thank you guys so much for getting me up to 50 likes. There might be a few more people coming on in now.
Right on.
So there you go. Look at the city. It looks really pretty.
It does.
I wish I could bring my drone out on a night like this.
Yes.
And, kind of take footage. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do that.
And you can walk the bridge.
Yeah. Yeah, I could.
You really can. You won't get hit by the car. There's a spot. There's I did it one time when we got tickets to a Bronco game.
That's a pretty decent idea, actually. I might do that and take drone. Good range on it too.
Nice.
It's pretty nice. At least a couple miles. I can.
Oh wow! Holy moly, that's a lot.
Yeah. It says 4, but it's not 4. I tested it. It's the range of your remote control.
Oh yeah.
That's the true range.
Right.
Exactly. A drone will just keep going.
Yeah.
You can fly it anywhere, But that's a decent idea. Just take the drone and just
Yeah.
up on that
Beautiful.
bridge. I might do that.
We really do have a beautiful downtown.
Yeah, I like it. Sorry for the nasty window, y'all. I didn't have a chance to clean it, so that's all the gunk that you're seeing there. Is it raining? No, it was kind of raining a little bit earlier,
Yeah.
sprinkled, but that's a little bit of residue from the rain. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I normally have a very clean windshield for y'all. Jamie's back. Welcome back, Jamie. Hey, give Jen hell, man. I know she did it on purpose. Anytime Jen times somebody out, I know it's an accident. Jen hardly ever times anybody out. What is Razor City saying here, Aurora? You see?
Yeah. Razors. Did you already? Oh shit! Come back! Come back!
It'll come back.
Okay. Did you already post the drone footage?
I have not, Razor City. I have to wait till I get a card reader. My computer doesn't come native with a card reader, so I have to buy a USB card reader, which I know is super cheap. It just I've got 50 million things on my plate right now, so it's like it's not a huge priority for me. But I did take some footage for you guys, like some test flights. Bernie did too. I have to edit them down a little bit. Because reasons, like one of them, I mean, not that it matters. I mean, all the cops know my license and all that, but
Yeah.
but you know, I don't want to give it even more.
What the
What is
heck?
going on here, man? Okay, make that turn. Okay, there you go. But I do have to edit it a little bit, you know. But I will get it out to you guys for sure. It's a pretty cool little quirky drone footage. We took it up to a river. I've got a little bit of river drone footage for y'all. You know, 4K stuff too, so it should look pretty good. I saw the 720p version on my screen and it looked really sweet, so I can't imagine the 4K stuff. So
Wow.
it is 4K. I won't do anything but 4K. What do we got up here? Some cherries and berries up at the
Oh
cabinet.
yeah.
I think they're just sitting there though. Yeah, they're just sitting there, you know, making sure no homeless people walk, because walking is against the law.
Yeah, I know.
You know, stuff like that. But yeah, it's really interesting. Why is this, man? There we go. Maybe there is that. No, fuck. Trying to.
Oh, because it's trying to focus on.
Yeah,
the
it's trying to focus on the
little specks.
specs instead of. Sorry, guys. I mean, I know it's a little blurry. I'll try to clean that off. You know, I just didn't do it before today. I didn't even think about it, but surely. But pretty interesting. We caught a dumpster fire. That's about it. You know, to me, it's a successful run. When I go through these runs and nobody's
Yeah.
harassed, harangued, you know, whatever you want to say, nobody pulled over, you know, nobody, like the road pirates aren't, you know, giving tickets out to generate revenue, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a good day, you know. I mean, but that fire was kind of sweet. I mean,
Yeah,
in a
it
way,
was.
you know, it's like I'm glad nobody was hurt, and I'm glad none of the buildings caught on fire, and you know, stuff like that. But
It was really impressive how fast it got put out.
I knew it as soon as I was like,
Wow.
this is gonna take every bit of 2 seconds. You
That
know,
was
it's like literally took 2 seconds. I mean, just turned it on the hose and that was it. You know, I mean, but I was actually more concerned with the cops that were around us, except that last cop. I met that
Yeah.
last cop, and I don't want to tell you guys how I met that last cop because I don't want to blow his cover at all. But pretty cool dude. I don't even want to give you his name. But
Oh, K-Dot. One of K-Dot's last videos when he was live.
yeah.
He was with the officers I held hands with. It was the same too.
Really?
McDonald was the bald guy. I'll never forget his name.
Donald. That dude was something else, man. He was so afraid.
Yeah.
He's so afraid of Aurora Transparency's camera, man. It was so funny.
It was.
And then that other guy got really paranoid. I was laughing my ass off.
I
That
know.
was funny as hell.
Oh, I thought we were cool. Well, me too. know. That's why I'm close to you.
Right. We are cool.
Right?
Yeah, we're cool. Everybody be cool.
Oh.
What is going? Why is that truck like?
Are they seriously doing their delivery right now?
Are you kidding me? They're going to the film. I know it's because there's a concert here.
Oh.
And they're trying to get like, but come on, you can't block the whole street like that, man. I'm gonna have to go into this parking lot and around. I'm not gonna deal with that nonsense. I can't go that way because it's a one-way.
Of course.
Come on, tits. Let's go.
I love, watch your surroundings, bitch. You're crossing the street.
Good eye candy.
Jesus.
Good eye candy for the male audience here, but
Right.
what is? There's no around it. Like
I know they want us to go in there. Are you kidding? But then then it's gonna put us on the one-way street.
Aurora PD beat you up like 3 times. That does not surprise me,
Right?
kid. Aurora PD is one of the worst in the nation. Them in District 4 in Denver.
Yeah.
District 6, which is where we're at right now, is really bad. We're going to have to go around this way. You can't go that way, dumbass. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, I see what he's doing.
Smart.
Ooh, we're going to do this. Oh, we can't.
go.
There's somebody coming right there. But I will as soon as this idiot does his thing, and we're gonna do this. There's legs over there. Can I make it?
Yes.
I can.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Oh man, the advantages of a little car.
I know. This took me back to my Mini.
How much mileage were you getting on the Mini? I heard it's not great.
No, it really isn't. And plus, mine don't go by me. It was turbocharged, and I always turbocharged it.
You always turbocharged.
Yes. I'm surprised I never got a ticket in the car.
Yeah.
The one car that I had that was twin turboed.
I haven't gotten a ticket in a long
I know, me
time.
either. Not gonna win. Well, see, for me, it was just don't participate.
Yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't be a commercial driver and,
Oh, of course they got it out of the way. Gee, Manee.
Oh my
really?
God.
I did all that maneuvering.
How did they get rid of that so fast?
Right? What the hell? Dang. That was like, I was just, wow, okay. Well, that was an adventure.
That was funny.
That's pretty fun. Everclear was there for your Everclear
Oh,
fans
wow.
at Ogden Theater today. And Nevermore was at the other one. The dude was smoking a joint right on the street there.
I love it.
Good way to get yourself in jail there. Huh?
They don't, well, I don't know. For whatever reason, the cops, I probably shouldn't broadcast it to the world, but they don't fuck with me. I have smoked joints next to cops. I have.
I think they figure, but if it was me, Aurora, I'm
I
telling
know.
you,
They're like,
I don't.
I'm just that crazy white lady. Oh, I'm potential Karen.
I don't know if it's so much that, it's just the reputation that I got, like watching them, they don't like it, type
Yeah.
thing. You'll get there, Aurora. They're going to know you real intimately.
I'm sure they already do. They're like, my
Kata,
tattoos.
Kata and I have had the cops have had actual briefings.
That's
on us.
funny.
Yeah. And multiple briefings, not just like a one-time thing. Hey, watch out for these guys.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. We've had multiple, detailed breakdowns, on us and how we act, what we do, how we handle ourselves on cop watches, very specific.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know that because I have inside sources, and so does Kata.
That's funny.
Yeah, they watch us. All right, let me read the chat here. What account do you want me to sub to? Mine. If you're not, I know you're subbed. Yeah, that chick was oblivious. Razor City, it was crazy.
I know.
Pretty hot though, right? For being honest.
Right.
Hey, King Solomon creeping on late night. Yep, I'm with Aurora Transparency. Welcome on
Oh, King Solomon, hello.
in.
I see him in my stuff all the time.
Yeah, King Solomon's cool.
Yeah.
Always commenting. I appreciate that, King Solomon. Keep the comments coming. Hey, King Solomon, I think you watched the latest Mustachioed. What do you think about the Mustachioed's investigation into Police the Police, man? He's on him like white on rice, right? I mean, literally. I always tell people you may not like the mustachio, but you have to respect him because he's tenacious. Never stops. I used to smoke weed all over the high school halls. The Danes used to chase us and try to catch us, yeah. Right on, Razor City. Appreciate that 50th like, man. It always helps. It brings more people in, hits that algorithm just right, type thing. But pretty eventless except for the actual dumpster fire.
Yeah.
Which, like what I said to that cop, I'm like, it's not, we actually have a real dumpster fire, and not including the cop that's in the frame.
Yeah. Right?
I think that's what I'm gonna get a thumbnail of the cop in the frame, and I'm gonna put dumpster fire. No, not that one. This one.
Yeah. That's funny.
And I should do that. Like in parentheses, not this one. And an arrow pointing to that one. Sorry for the shitty windows, guys. Man, that really sucks. The little bit of rain caused all that, and then I haven't had a chance to.
I know. My
and I didn't even
windshield.
see it until just now. I'm like, golly, man, it's awful for the stream here, but well, just deal with it for now, y'all. I mean, you guys know I work hard for you, so. And I normally clean this windshield like super pristine for you guys.
I know.
Like. So yeah, pretty quiet, which is weird for me.
I know.
This is 3 runs that I've done down Colfax in this stream.
Yeah, every time Athena and I come down, we have yet to find anything.
Keep looking, girl, because I'm telling you.
I know.
Colfax is the street. Go on a Friday, Saturday, and then go downtown. You'll find lots of stuff.
Yeah. You'd think.
Friday and Saturday are the days that I very rarely go anymore. And then one day, it was a few months ago, I was like, you know what, let me try a Sunday during the day. I doubt anything. But that day, I think was the day I caught a trifecta.
Oh.
I caught, I actually clipped out a Lakewood cop that was being a douchebag that I put on the stream. And then I caught something else in Denver.
Wow.
What was it? It was like somebody pulled over, right?
Yeah.
And then Aurora, I caught something else. So it was weird. And I know what I caught in Aurora. A van ran into a building on the side.
Oh, wow.
And there was nobody in the van. They fled the scene.
Oh my gosh.
So, and then I stopped. This guy was kind of an asshole. He came up to me, right? He was asking, I asked him, I was like, do you know what happened here? Because he came up to me, right?
Yeah.
And he had his baby in his, like the baby, what are they called? Like a little front backpack type thing.
Right.
And I asked him, do you know what happened? He's like, yeah, I saw this guy run into this thing and blah, blah. And he was explaining everything to me. He goes, you're not going to put this on the internet, are you? I was like, yeah, I'm going to put it on the internet, of course. I mean, I got a witness to what happened here. Of course I am.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I don't want my picture on YouTube. And I don't want my kid on there. I was like, the fact that your kid was in frame is on you, dude.
Right?
You had him on your chest and you came up to me. I mean, I did ask you questions, but I don't care. You're in public.
I know.
Sorry.
Exactly.
I mean, people have this preconceived notion that kids are protected when they're out in public. It's like, look, I'm not a crazy guy. I'm not going to specifically target a kid.
Right.
But if a kid happens to be in frame, I'm not going to go, into my editing software and blur out, the kid just because. I mean, it makes no sense. Like, there's no nefariousness going on
exactly
here. It's like,
exactly.
I have nothing to hide. There's no reason for me to get upset. I mean, I will try my best to keep kids up, but when you can't, you can't. It's
exactly.
like when I did that Chatio video at the library. I mean, there were a couple. I mean, I did my best to get this one kid because he was like asking me if I was a YouTuber, and he was excited, genuinely excited.
Right.
And I'm like, well, that's I don't want to put that kid in there, so I blurred out his face and stuff.
Yeah.
But you'll notice in that same video, there's a couple of kids way in the background that I was oblivious to.
Right,
And
right.
somebody said, "Why did you blur out that kid?" But I was like, "I'm oblivious to it. That's was not my
Right.
purpose to be in there. You know, I'm like, I don't feel bad about it. I mean, I'm not exploiting kids. There's no, like I said, there's no nefariousness to it at all.
Right.
You know, it's like,
if you don't want to be seen, then wear a burqa.
right.
I mean.
Well, I mean, and there is like I do have discretion. I am aware that kids are vulnerable and all this. I'm not going to purposely. What do we got up there? There's something maybe going on up ahead here. I think I see some lights. Let's see.
Oh, this thing.
We might have something up here. I don't know. I will check for y'all. Maybe it's just those LED lights. They kind of.
I know.
Yeah, it might be those LED lights. I thought it was cherries and berries, but it might just be the LEDs. This bar is badass.
Is it?
Yes, it's called Slashers. And first of all, there's always hot chicks.
I was like, there's 3 right there.
There's always hot women there. I mean, but it's like a horror theme bar. Not horror. Horror. But the drinks are a little expensive, but they're potent. They're good drinks. It's like, you pay what you get.
Right.
You get, a lot in return, but it's fun. I mean, if you have a little extra money, it's a nice place to just hang out. It's a real small, intimate kind of dive bar thing.
Yeah, I love dive bars.
Yeah. I wish we had like lounges where we could smoke.
Oh, I know.
Chill and smoke.
Right.
Pay a small fee just to relax. Maybe they have weed there that you can buy and stuff.
I know they're trying. Gosh, where are they trying to do that at?
Colorado Springs, and they shot it down.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Denver had something similar, and that got shot down too.
Which is bullshit because
you don't want us smoking in public. It's against the law to smoke in public here, but yet you won't give us other than our homes.
Right.
You won't give us an outlet to
a
do
social. We can go drink somewhere, and you're worried about people driving afterwards.
Right.
You don't want us going smoke. I'm a way better driver after I've smoked. I'll tell you that much.
I only smoke at night, guys. I'm never high while I drive, but I know what Aurora's talking about. Let's just put it that way. There are people that can focus a lot better when they have weed in their system. I'm not advocating for anybody to drive while they're high or whatever, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Let's just put it that way. I know exactly what you're saying.
I certainly don't drive 90.
Right. Matter of fact, it's the opposite effect. You're like, oh my God, gripping. I just want to get home.
40 is so fast.
Friday, 40 is so fast. I'm driving 40 and a 50, and I feel like I'm going 100 miles an hour.
I better slow down.
Oh man, don't go too slow, man. They'll pull you over for that shit too, man. Oh. I saw a video, I don't know if you saw this one, Aurora, where this guy was driving like 28 miles in a 30 and he got pulled over.
No.
And I'm like, what the fuck, man? He handled it pretty good. He didn't end up getting a ticket or anything. He just wouldn't answer any questions and, just kind of stood there kind of wide-eyed, like...
Oh, that's funny.
But the cops sure did try to get him on something, and it's like, you got me going 28 in a 30, and you pulled me over. Okay, got it.
Right? Why?
Thanks for admitting that on camera.
Yeah, no kidding.
You could have lied and said I went 35 in a 30, which they do that shit all the time.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
And then, who was it? KDOT actually. Oh, whoa.
Wow.
That was fast. KDOT actually called out an officer with his bullshit one day for speeding. He didn't get arrested that day, but he pulled him over and he said, "You saw me on the other side of the road. You were on the other side and you turned around and you got me for speeding." He's like, I know I saw you over there and I most certainly did not speed. Let me see the radar. And he's like, it's attached to my car. I'm not going to do that. And he's like, well, I'm not signing anything. And thanks for throwing that out, asshole. Fucking Oklahoma, you piece of shit. Go back to Oklahoma, fuckface.
We like our state.
I know, fuck, man. He just threw out his fucking plastic cup, man. right in the middle of Colfax.
Right?
But anyways, so yeah, KDOT called him on his bullshit. You know what the cop did? He put out a warrant on the car.
What?
He's like, this isn't worth me pulling you out of the car. You didn't see that video?
No.
Oh, Rory, you gotta watch it, man. It's pretty fun, pretty intense. And he goes, it's not worth me pulling you out of this car. So in other words, he was threatening violence against KDOT. And KDOT stood his ground because KDOT knows how to stand his ground.
Yeah.
He's not the norm, like me and him aren't normal cats, you know?
Right.
We're not gonna fuck around with shit anymore. We know how to handle our business.
Yeah.
And he handled his business like a boss. But that was the catalyst for him getting arrested. Was that was one of the things, you know. So yeah, he fought that. I think he won that one, if I'm not mistaken. KDOT is like undefeated when going to at bat with these things, you know.
Wow.
But yeah, he's like, I'm not gonna pull you out of this car, which I could. He's like, but I'm gonna put a warrant on your car. And KDOT was like, you're gonna put a warrant out on my car? What an asshole you are, you know, you fucking piece of shit. And you know, KDOT lets loose like you do.
Yeah.
You know, like you just, yeah, it was pretty interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to watch that one.
Yeah, it's a good one. KDOT and I covered this woman smashed into this Wells Fargo right
I
here.
met you guys.
You guys met? Yeah, you were here. Yeah, you were here. That's right. You came. That was interesting.
Yeah,
I
that
forgot
was.
About that you
Yeah.
were here, right? You know, they all blur in.
Right.
To me, like,
Right. I know.
I can't keep anyone straight.
Ooh, no lights.
Oh.
Good times. Don't turn, buddy.
Yeah, you better
light.
turn in and turn on your lights, buddy. Otherwise, you're gonna get pulled over with the quickness.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. There's no freaking cops around.
Oh, not at night here, so he might get away with it. But yeah, you won't see any cops here at night unless there's a call, and even then, they're late to the party. So, but yeah, honestly, it's never a dull moment. I can tell you. Oh, that's you. I think.
That is me. Let's see. Oh, where's me?
Oh, is it back there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry, I put it back there. Maybe I should have.
No, you're fine.
We're getting close to the end of the run here, guys. We didn't see much of anything. I gotta hold on a second here.
Oh, it's me.
You're calling yourself.
I am.
Hi, self.
I know. Hello? Wait, it went away.
Wow. You didn't catch it in time. I do want to thank everybody for being in here. It was a pretty successful stream. I know we didn't catch too much, which is a good thing. I mean, people had a good Sunday. We did catch it. Oh, there's some cops over there. No lights. Nothing going on. I think they just pulled that guy over. Okay, but I do want to thank everybody for being here. It was an absolute pleasure to ride along with y'all and have you all on this journey. We caught the dumpster fire in Aurora, which was interesting. You know, we were there right when, and I saw it. I'm like, is that a fire? Is that building on fire? It ended up being a dumpster, which is not super exciting, but I will pull that out for people that missed it and put it on the stream at a later time. But make sure you look out for that. I mean, it's a real quickie. Quickie. He said quickie. Anyways. But thank you guys so much for joining. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, tell your friends. That's the way this channel is going to grow. You know, all that good fun stuff. Thank you guys so much. But until the next one, be safe, stay safe this week. Be kind to each other. You know, I know, people don't always think of those things when they're out and about, but you know, try to be kind to someone else this week. And you know, if you have a little bit of extra money, buy a thing of water, hand it out to homeless people. You'll be amazed of how good you feel. Anyways, thanks a lot for joining. I really appreciate y'all. Have a great week, and you'll probably see me tomorrow. So until then, later everybody. I promise a cleaner windshield too. Later everybody. Aurora, say bye to everybody.
Bye everybody.
Later.